league of fearless pirates. They fight upon the sea, and notorious they shall be. They sail for gleaming gold, and for glory and for fame. Any foe who meets them wouldn't dare to speak their name.
Oh, to battle we sail, for fortune and victory, or death if we fail. Yo-ho, all to see, for riches or ruin.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
extremely close. We got 4 teams.
Stuka third partying this fight. Definitely taking a part point there.
Oh my goodness, I've never seen. Oh wow, full what? What? That was like that was.
Will you drink from the winners in the notorious arena?
The NAL champions those? No. Yes. That isn't an NAL. That's an NAL galley, by the way.
All right, everybody, and welcome to the Notorious Arena League, home of the best crews on the seas. Oh yeah, let's go right here for official matches League Play Week 2 in Europe. As always, I'm your host, Rach Strox, and joining me today, the French Seagull himself, Hagen.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the NAL for the second week of League Play.
Let's go, week 2 of League Play. Man, it's an important week. Yesterday we saw NA. It all builds up, man. League Play is the real deal. You know, if you're in the Pro Division, your hope is to be top 3. You get into the Grand Finals. For everyone else, just hope to make it into the Round of Fate. That's still a chance to fight for the other 2 spots in Grand Finals. And yeah, next week, the bottom 2 teams from Semi-Pro will get eliminated. That is what happens as we go on this journey to find the best crew on the seas. The stakes just go up as the season progresses, and that for me is one of the favorite things about the NAL. Throughout the night, teams will be earning points based on their placement, with first place getting 9 points, second place getting 7 points, third place gets 5 points, fourth place getting 3 points, and finally fifth place will be getting 2 points. I see Kiyohime the third in the chat, and huge shout out to him. The graphics of the NAL, that's what's up. By the way, another thing special about today, we got Twitch drops. So what's up? Not only do you get to see the best crews on the seas competing, you can also earn the Twitch drop today. I think it's one of the emotes. So I don't have the picture for the emote, but it is cool. So I hope you guys get that and that you use it. It'll be a fun one. Now let's talk about the teams playing. Let's go. One of my favorite things is the intros. We're gonna start with the Semi-Pro division. So let's get into it. First of all, one of the keg teams, they have I've been complimenting them on their broadside, and they are playing so good. They're rising up to the occasion so far. I love this team. Let's hear it for the Shrouded Keggers. One crew fighting for glory. There it is. Deadeye, Bilge, and Cannoneer. Yoshi, support, and Cannoneer. Dank, the helm. Synchro, captain. They're not messing around. Here comes the kegs. we get to enjoy this in full HD now. Twitch partners, thanks to you guys. There you have it, the Shrouded Keggers coming in hot. Woo! Let's go. Yes, so to elaborate on that, recently we got Twitch partners. So now you can enjoy the broadcast in full HD, and if you're on mobile and tablet, you can have the option to reduce the quality just to make it so it's smooth, not laggy, and I love that. So hopefully today we'll have no issues figuring out how much time is left, which color, and all that stuff. All right, now let's go on. The next team to talk about here, coming from Poland. Let's hear it for Seabound Wolves. There's Ryu Chan support. My ship's on fire. Ah, it's okay, I got it. There's Macius, deckhand. My friend Klaus will probably find laughing about my pronunciation of their Polish names, but I'm gonna try it. Naniwix, let's go. The main cannoneer. There we have it. Team captain and helm, Nechaneta, but I know she wants me to call her Annette. And their new helm right here, Blekit Nomi. Let's go. That is the intro for the Seabound Wolves. And we do have a Battle of the Wolves. Lost Wolves again is actually coming, but they don't have intro today, so I will show you their logo. And I love whenever we have the Battle of the Wolves situation. So I hope that you guys like it as much as I do. Let me show you their logo. There it is right there, the Lost Wolves. They're also playing here in the semi-pro division from the official Sea of Thieves France community. Alrighty. Now, up next, let's talk about a team coming from the official Sea of Thieves Italy community. They are Naglfar. So let's go, the Naglfar. Yeah, it feels bad because I like unfortunately their song is not copyright free. So I guess it's one, they have one of the coolest ever intros. I love their intro. But if you're thinking about making one, you gotta make sure you start with that. The song is so important. Like, you gotta make sure you got it down. But there it is, Darko, team captain and helmsman. There you have Luke's, Rackham support, and Raquel. Joacinho. Yeah, let me see if I can put at least we got the NAL stuff going on in here. There we go. Leto. And I'll tell you what, dude, we've seen Rackham especially so deadly on the cannons, man. This guy is one of the best. We'll see if he is on point today. Whenever he does well, his team usually also does well. Sir Luke says, I'm from Italy. Oh, that's awesome. That's nice to see that. Well, right here, a team from the official Sea of Thieves Italia community. So let's go. Sir Dada in the house as well. But there you have it. Naglfar Pirates, wanted dead or alive. Watch out. Coming in to the NAL. Not messing around. And there it is, Naglfar. And finally, let's go. Let's hear it for Octavians. Oh. There's Matt. And now right here, JW. Melly, Flex. Nick, the support player. There is the helm. Slew. Woo! Oh, guys, a team with that much swagger. Damn, man. We'll see what kind of Octavians show up today, but that's one hell of an entrance. So, without any further delays, let's get this matches started. Instructing the refs to set sail. This is gonna be wild. Let's do this. And by the way, if you missed the action last week, then let me show you. Hey, Peronzo, thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. Says, let's go. Oh. Oh, no. Here we go again. Let me fix that. I know what it's doing that now, by the way. Okay. Those sounds. What? Hold on. Getting trolled. Okay. Alright, I closed it. No worries, guys. I closed it. It's back, man. What is going on, man? Everything's exploding. Alright, anyways. If you missed the action last week, let me show you the standings. What we got going on here. In the semi-pro, I told you about the Shrouded Keggers and how well they're doing. Look at them. At the top so far with 28 points. We'll see if they can keep it up. Octavians with that swagger entrance with 17 points. We'll see if they can spring into the top 3. Naglfar and Seabound Wolves. They're in there. They got to keep it. And Lost Wolves. Not exactly their greatest performance last week. So they really need some big moments tonight. Now keeping an eye on the lobbies. Let's check this out here. Colors are being set, and we shall get started in just a few moments.
We're keeping an eye on the lobbies, and let's hope that we're going to be setting sail very soon.
Yep. DeMarco, you got one job. One job. But yeah, look at that. The semi-pro standings. Oh, another thing I want to mention, guys. We will have a giveaway today at halftime. That occurs between Game 4 and Game 5. It will be an Obsidian capstan. So just make sure, if you're hunting for those Obsidian goodies, make sure that you stay tuned. You know, you're going to get a keyword. That will be the way to actually enter. And I'm just telling you right now, for the final, when we have our grand final, the keyword is going to be Hagen Singh. We know that already. Hagen's been practicing for that moment.
Yeah, sure. Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
It's gonna be yeah, it's gonna be cool. Everybody looks forward to that. Come on, man. We know that. We know that.
But for now, the lobbies are starting. We should be on the seas in a few seconds.
Well,
who do you want to start with?
Let's go on board with the Shrouded Keggers. See if they can
Shrouded Keggers,
if they can get off to a good start. Here we go, guys. Loading into game number 1. Let's do this.
Okay, let's just play. Let's just play like we want to win.
Let's just play. Let's go.
Okay, we're on the edge.
Okay.
Concentrate right.
Yeah.
So they got the outside
Yeah,
spawn.
yeah. That's
Happy about that.
Got loadout, can't we?
Go shoot, go shoot.
It's gonna be right side shots.
They dropped all. They dropped all.
Okay. We'll do the same.
I messaged him.
Oh, we got.
twice.
Because he hasn't joined the space.
Octavians lands the first cannonball of the game.
Checking for
And then Lost Wolves.
Pirate. Running through edge, yeah.
Actually, Lost Wolves seems to be.
Cannonball hitting for now on
They,
Shroud Keggers.
They had like perfect wind.
They lost the
no.
angle, I think.
That's right, because they're not.
Yeah, they're just taking it easy
There you
so
go.
far.
Yeah, they're going
That's
away.
just belonged in.
I'm getting
Okay, good shit.
close.
I think they're going for Nagafar right now. I mean, that's the one that's going on next to them.
Low scoring so far. One thing to make note of is all
Waste their
teams
shots,
spawn
yeah.
facing towards the chest island. So if
It's,
everyone drops sail,
double reason
they'll
it
go on
is-
parallels,
Yeah.
but they'll eventually have to
stand
deal
in
with
front as
the
well,
the
please.
island.
We can't really go in here. I don't want to risk going in and then getting under too much pressure.
Let's go check out the Seabound Wolves. They're getting into it, approaching. Oh wow, they have to be careful of the sandwich. They have Naglfar on one side, and they got the Lost Wolves on the other. They go too fast. This could be a problem. We've seen before teams anchoring themselves in this kind of situation, and that will encourage Lost Wolves to kind of just keep going forward and fight Naglfar. But Seabound Wolves choosing to raise sail. That's keeping the Lost Wolves super motivated to shoot them. Let's go check it out. The Battle of the Wolves. I was telling you. Going to town, and this is a team that needs a big performance this week.
Oh, they're going too fast though. With the wind and the sails.
Yeah, Seabound Wolves gets the momentum back. Like Inomi now spots the situation, looking to cut behind the Lost Wolves, and now it's going to be insane cannon angle. See if they send any chain shot, because that's how you start the infinite angle. There it is,
Yeah,
chains.
chain shots are out.
And now they'll look to
Blackblast is
wrap.
gone.
Yeah, now this could be big trouble.
Oh, that's the only.
But-
as that went down.
Yeah, but Seabound Wolves, they have their main down, their main mass. They and really to keep this, they would have to raise that. So Black Inomi immediately on it. Wow, it's almost like I know what I'm talking about. Wow,
He's hearing.
wow.
Lost Wolves look like they're just out of the fight for now. They're just recovering.
Yeah, let's check out on the other side. Naglfar doing a lot early on. See if I can figure out the audio situation
Abbondante.
with Rackham.
Ok,
Servono più canonieri qua sopra.
siamo in tre.
Sono io.
And that would be Octavians that they're next to.
Staccare, sono muoio.
Altro player.
Dai, dai, ora
Secchiami
loro
giù,
vanno lì.
secchiami.
Arriva.
E le do uno anch'io.
Ok, vai su, vai su,
Allora,
vai
Oh,
su.
davanti,
4
pezzo
POVs.
nostro.
That's great.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Di velocità.
I really love
Dai, dai,
the
dai, dai.
wanted sign.
Aspetta
The
che...
bounty
Muoio.
on them.
Tirano a blanda,
That's so good.
Un attimo, sono
I love it. So far, they're getting the better of this, but not by a whole, not by much. Octavians is catching up.
Fight.
Io sto sparando altissimo,
Two on
cazzo.
cannons on each ship.
Oh wow.
Now it's,
Yeah,
not
let's
even.
go. Let's go Octavian here. Oh, that's quad cannon. No wonder. That's why it felt like so
Ooh.
much pressure. Matt goes down though. Naglfar is one of the best teams at hitting the cannon line, clearing out the decks.
Especially Rackham. Like Rackham is a beast on hitting those cannon lines.
Yeah, and Naglfar is staying on the top of this, but look how close it is. It's very well evenly matched.
Yeah.
Sec, Luke.
It's insane.
Anch'io.
And Math always in Octavian, like always holding the second deck. He's doing that very well.
Se spara anche da
Maybe one of the players that is holding the map the most, like just waiting for the
Ok,
level to raise
ultimo
and
buco, Gio. Un attimo.
È entrato la blunder.
just keeping it
Bravo.
down.
Altri due
He's
secchi
doing
vai su,
good.
Gio.
Merda. Stanno in onda loro.
Look at that. Now we got them. Octavian and Naglfar, both in the 3000s. And they have the parallel on each other.
Di merda.
Who will eventually
No, di merda.
Ti serve
be the
Gio?
winner of this?
Abbiamo due navi.
And then they also have to consider the Red
no,
Sea
tu
as
devi
well.
stare qua.
They've been
Mi
on this
stanno
parallel
sparando
for a
adesso.
while.
Chiudo tutto, state
Maybe
bassi,
they have a
chiudo
little
tutto a
slight
destra.
turn
Basta,
to
Rax,
keep
stai
them on the
bassi.
edge of the circle, but so far they should start thinking about it at least. Yeah, Dark already turning full crank,
Potete
right?
anche andare a sparare adesso se gli serve.
Try to Keggers were sneaking in from the other side.
A posto qua sotto, è a posto. Ci sono solo
Oh wow, huge! They're looking to cut behind Octavian. We'll see if Octavian is actually have any answer to that.
Yeah, and they gotta watch out because Shrouded Kickers are not far. They're just behind them and just watching out for any opportunity to get a good third party there.
Naglfar outmaneuvered here. Not only do they get shots first, but they get amazing
shot,
chance
back
at chain shot.
Dai, scorriamone.
Very good reaction there. And now Octavian is demasted.
Una palla. E lei tira in faccia.
Full
But
demas.
Naglfar wants to watch out on their right side because Shrouded Kickers are coming in hot.
L'hai ucciso.
Good shots
Yeah.
though from
Continuiamo belli
Naglfar.
aggressivi.
Let's go check quickly
see
the
that
Shrouded
on
Keggers. What?
They got
Oh, yeah.
2 kills, but Shrouded Kickers start like firing at Naglfar.
And Naglfar.
Octavian is cuddling right now. So that's gonna be that's gonna turn into 1v1
Whoa.
between Shroud Kickers and
Yo, check out Seabound Wolves though on the other side. Skyrocketing the battle of the wolves on the orbit with the Lost Wolves. They are just going to town. Lost Wolves are in third as well, so it's not like they're not getting
Oh,
any points
yeah.
either. But the battle of the wolves, you gotta love it when you see it.
Look at the table left turned. I mean, those at the beginning Lost Wolves nailing Seabound Wolves, and now it's the exact opposite.
So,
Already in the 5Ks, and it's on only like 9 minutes. I mean, 6 minutes gone, so they still have a lot of time. They might have a very good farm here. I don't know if Lost Wolves shouldn't give up on that, because it doesn't seem like there is anybody on cannons yet. Oh yeah, never mind.
Oh, they have. No, yeah, they got someone, but yeah, it's tricky. It's especially because they're in third place, so they got to look at this and they're like, well, you know, we're not winning, but we're not, I guess, losing as bad as we could be, possibly losing. I don't know. It's hard to just scuttle, and they're almost. Oh, okay, I was gonna say they almost have no water, but looks like Seabound Wolves putting lower pressure here. They go for the double repair. That's interesting. You don't see it often, but it's important.
Ils nous ont foutu un boulet de.
Oh, blunder going off on Seabound Wolves. I think it missed.
J'ai repris un boulet de.
But yeah, Seabound Wolves here have found a very good farm. I mean, they transformed it into a very good farm, and that could definitely change the first game. Look at them, like almost in the 7K, and
Yeah.
just left. That's huge for them.
100%. That is.
And I don't see any ship coming to stop that farm, so not even Naglfar second right now.
No. Yeah, and this is one of the reasons you gotta be ready to. Oh, and look how far they are. It's like it doesn't get more isolated than this. It doesn't get more isolated than this. And now,
yeah, it's just an isolated fight.
And now, it's even less chance for a scuttle from Lost Wolves because they're in second. So those teams over in the group at 3, 7 minutes left. They gotta start thinking, hey guys, if we want to win, we gotta get over there, and it kind of has to happen quickly, because
it's a good broadside for both, so they won't they won't let it go. That's just the broadside to win. Look at that, like Seabound Wolves already in the 8Ks.
Yeah,
they're just taking
this
1K each minute. That's amazing.
This is on track potentially for record.
A record.
Yeah,
a record breaker. I mean,
if we remember Void Corsairs when they got it, it was a very similar situation to this. They were fighting against Born on Boat. Born on Boat was in second place. They didn't feel like scuttling would be in their best interest.
Oh, but look, now it's 2 on cannons and Lost Wolves, and they took the momentum back.
Yeah, we'll see.
Looks like
they're trying to get behind. Oh no, but one of their cannoneers got shut off.
Oh, yeah.
C-Bomb Wolves looking to continue. They're gonna regain the angle.
Almost in the 10k already. And there's 6 minutes left.
And Shrouded Kegger sunk on the other side.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that.
not off to a great start.
Man, that is crazy. And Lost Wolves in second place. This is the best case scenario for a record attempt. I wonder if C-Bomb Wolves are even thinking about it. Kidnomi goes down, unfortunately. They're still just orbiting the Lost Wolves. Oh wow, wait a minute, the Lost Wolves. One of their players died inside of the captain's chambers. What? I wonder how.
What?
Yeah,
might have been
like
trying
splash
to heal
damage.
J'arrive, Shell.
And they're nearly middle deck as well. Oh, that was a boarder maybe? I think he tried to board them. Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
He went for a board on the C-Bomb Wolves.
Oh, second
middle
deck.
deck.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, they need. Oh,
I
and there's the
I hear a
backsplash.
lot of
Nope.
splashing here.
Yeah,
that black splash.
Yep.
Yeah, too late. Yeah.
And now let's see what happens. Naglfar.
Look.
Naglfar is coming.
Wolves.
They have a monumental task ahead of them. How do they score 5,000 points in the next 5 minutes?
Especially because Naglfar is in second in the standings right now, and C-Bomb Wolves is in third. So it's not. I mean, you need to be in the 3 top position, because if you're not, that's not a round of plays. That's out of the game.
Yeah.
Tentatelo, anche se... Minchia, i gialli, guarda lo spawn. Oddio, che culo. Giù davanti.
Dimmi basta.
Ancora
And it's
troppo.
extremely close the battle for third place.
Stop.
Actually, as I say that, Octavian's actually gets it. Just one cannonball at long range was enough. It's that close of a situation.
That's green. No, that's green. That's green. That's green.
Looking around, trying to find their next target.
That's yellow. Green. Should we go for green up? Green up. Yeah, so I'm gonna do this. I want to third party.
But Naglfar, they have the ambition to win this game.
Perfetto, non abbiamo nessuno davanti. È un easy farm con loro, Primo barile è finito.
4 minutes. We've seen it before. It can happen. It's possible.
Sì, scusa, sopra.
But they're gonna have to find a moment for quad cannoning.
Avete altre blunder? Sì. Giusto per informazione, ok? Tirate un paio di infocate, che questi ci hanno rotti i coglioni.
E anche blunder.
Minuti, blunder, sì, pigliamo sto vantaggio e farmiamoci lì, ragazzi.
È entrata la blind.
Bravo.
Lost Wolves goes down. And now I think that was the team that Naglfar was scoring on. Now they got 3 minutes, but they got no one else to shoot at. On the other side, the C-Bomb Wolves, they're back in it. They found a new broadside with the Shrouded Keggers. And this is a very delicate orbit. If C-Bomb Wolves commits to this, they will put themselves in a sandwich. So Blekinomi actually is avoiding that, I think. He might just open up for, I think that's Octavian.
Up the next broadside, and that is Octavian, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And they're actually in a good position here, because if Octavian keeps that speed, they're gonna finish in the Red Sea, end up in the Red Sea.
2 minutes left. C-Bomb Wolves. Ooh, Blekinomi down. So Octavian's not messing around here. Let's go check him out. And it's long range. Long range, but they're getting kills. Yeah, they're getting kills. They're knocking down masts. 2 minutes left.
Green's stepping as well. Yeah, keep shooting. I think it's because the red seas here. Yeah, it is.
And by the way, the price pool for EU currently stands at $309. So we're still shy from tier 2. That means right now, winner takes all. If we can reach 500, that means we'll enter into tier 2. That means the top 3 teams will have a reward. First place gets 80% of the prize pool. Second place gets 20%. And third place gets a non-cash prize to be announced. So you might be thinking, well, how do I contribute to the prize pool? If you donate using the link below in the panels, 75% of your donation will go straight into that prize pool. And 25% goes towards improving the league. And I'll tell you right now, we're working on some amazing stuff behind the scenes. Ranked Arena is going to be huge, and you guys are going to love it. It's going to be something we're building together with the community. But in the last minute of the game, man, it just seems like the job was done. Seabound Wolves, that was such a smart play to get in the orbit with the Lost Wolves. It just proved to be too much for the other teams to overcome. It was just too much. So in the group of 3, just took too long to get over there and stop that. Well played by the Seabound Wolves. In second, Naglfar. Third place, Octavian. Fourth place, Lost Wolves. And fifth place for the Shrouded Keggers. Let's take a moment. Let's check out the standings. See how the overall league play table gets shaken up after the first game of Semi-Pro Division here in week 2. Okay, here we go, guys. This is the state of the table right now. Naglfar with that second place, they actually climb into first overall in the Semi-Pro Division. Seabound Wolves getting really close as well. Second place with 31 points. Shrouded Keggers dropping to third with 30. Octavians in fourth place with 22 points. And Lost Wolves fifth with 12. But still 3 more games remain on the night. And we'll start this next game on board with the Seabound Wolves. See if they go after another Battle of the Wolves. If I was them, I would do it. But at the same time, if I'm Naglfar, I'd be thinking, hey guys, we took too long to get involved in the fights with Seabound Wolves. Let's make adjustments. We'll see if those things happen.
The thing is that for Lost Wolves, I think they're pretty much already out for the round of fate. They need to make it 18 points just to catch up with Shrouded Keggers, and that's without them scoring any points. So that's, I mean, Octavian could do it back to third and maybe get him in the round of fate, but I think it's pretty much a finished game for Lost Wolves.
I mean, we've seen some crazy things before.
That's true.
It's possible for a team to earn 36 points on a week if they go all the way, but it's not enough because they also, as you mentioned, they have to do that while also bringing down the teams above them.
Exactly.
That's the challenge.
It's not only about like getting a certain amount of points. You need also to get the other teams as low as possible, and especially like that's all about logical targeting. But
it's still plenty of time.
Like has to take out, like they have a lot of choice. Shrouded Keggers, Seabound Wolves, and Naglfar are all reachable for them. So we'll see how they handle it. It's gonna be the fight for third here.
I mean, in NA last night, we thought maybe it would be a similar story with some teams that were kind of low on the standings. But I'll tell you, it actually came down to the very last game of League Play Week 3. It was insane. We're starting game 2. Let's go on board with the Seabound Wolves. Let's do this. I think they've gotten the outside spawn.
Prawo, tak?
Tak, prawo.
Jest jeden statek. Niebieski, czyli...
Środek bije do nas jakby, co?
Co, wpływamy chyba. Dajcie 3 żagle, wszystko odpalamy. I do wiatru.
Dwójka w dole.
Oh man, Black and Nomi nearly gets thrown off the ship.
Yeah, that was a close one.
Prawie nie żyjemy.
Palmy wszystko do wiatru.
And they got the middle side spawn, actually. So they are doing very well to take advantage of the wind. It's one of the most common things we see.
Lewo, lewo, lewo.
Jest, lewo.
Lewo, lewo.
Ale kurwa. O.
Looks like they want to isolate the fight on Octavian and deny completely the ship on the right side, but I'm having trouble to identify it. But it looks like Octavian is trying to sneak behind them.
Na czerwonych kręcę.
Oh, that was Last Wolves.
To Shrouded Keggers. To w sumie nam zależy na dopiniu. Lewo, żółty.
Are they going to go for the Shroud Keggers? Looks like it.
S.
Shroud Keggers taking a few shots on Seaban Wolves. Seaban Wolves returning fire.
I skręcają?
Doesn't look like there is much hits on both. And the map is broken.
Masa do zbijania dwójki.
That's not a surprise. As I said yesterday when I was playing, the map used to be the best friend of the ham, but now it's not anymore because it's not working at all. It's just bugged.
What's going on? What got bugged?
The map on Seaban Walls. The ham checked the map and it wasn't working. Like
Yeah, we saw yesterday. Tatertooth was really angry about that.
I mean, the map used to be the best friend of the ham because you could see every ship in like just the blink of an eye, and now it's just like no, don't trust it because it's not working.
So let's check out the Naglfar quad cannon right now. See, that is one great sign. There are some teams you look at and it's almost guaranteed that they'll be quad cannon. You need to find those moments at least maybe twice a match. Quad cannons is huge. Full DPS right now. Let's see if we can figure out who they're shooting at. Looks like it's the Lost Wolves. So wow, so already making adjustments. Naglfar noticing what Seabound Wolves did in the previous game, and they're coming right over at the Lost Wolves, putting the pressure right away. And actually there's even another team on the other side coming to do the same. Yeah, just like that. It's just so hard to be in the sandwich. I think Octavian might have been the one on the other side. Yeah, they were. So now it's a chance for Naglfar and Octavian to go at it. The teams with the most points so far. Everyone else is way behind on the other side. Shrouded Keggers in an isolated battle with the Seabound Wolves.
Lower mid. Angle sails.
Trying frantically to get that harpoon so they don't crash into the island.
There you go.
And they managed it.
What the fuck? I was about to say, what the? Res mid, res front.
Let's go over to the Shrouded Keggers. See what's going on with the audio. Oh wow, so they actually end up sinking the Seabound Wolves in that isolated battle.
I think they just scuttled actually.
I think they both scuttled, yeah. Alright, let's drop mid, please.
Off in the distance, let's go and see if Naglfar and Octavians go at it.
Yeah, they're all sails in the wind and trying to catch up with them. They're keeping up a broadside, I think. No, they're getting ready for a broadside. But all sails in the wind, trying to catch up.
This has been a really weird game so far. It just seemed like teams broke off, and literally we had the group of 3, we had the group of 2, and they just went completely opposite sides of the map.
Sì, sì, sì. Oh merda, abbiamo Lisa. Perché i gialli non si facevano i cazzi loro che ci fermavamo i blu, cazzo.
I just saw it on Joyzinho. The map like that just went from a certain position and then all the ships moved to another position in 1 second and
oh man.
Looks like Naglfar is lining up to get onto Shrouded Keggers.
Yeah, it
taking
looks
the
to
few
be.
first
Yep.
shots.
Vado alla terra con la terra.
Long range.
Hanno una vela su.
Siamo a 3 vele noi, Vento soprattutto abbiamo.
Yeah, Naglfar so far playing very, very well.
Ok,
Playing like they mean business.
E li paniniamo insieme a Celli proprio, non...
Octavians too, though. Let's go over to them. They're right next to Lost Wolves. And they're just racking up the points right now.
I can't help you there for another minute, maybe. Keep farming, keep farming.
Octavians have one mission, that's just to keep farming, score as much as they possibly can for the Lost Wolves. They need to find the moment to get initiative. I mean, this is... They got Butters on repairs. Now middle deck, so they probably have someone on perma bucket. Well, they have two people bucketing. They have no one fighting back here with the cannons so far that I can see.
Ah, bah c'était... Enfin, oui, après, tu te rends pas compte de ce qui se passe en haut, mais...
So Octavians will... Well, finally there, Lost Wolves get back. It's one on cannon, but they're gonna hit the Sea Dog's outpost. Man.
It's disturbing how weird this game is.
Yeah.
I mean, having two teams in the 4 and 5 and 4 and 6K, and the other teams barely reaching 1,000 or just a bit above.
It's really weird, but I'll tell you what, if I'm in this lobby, by now I'm already making all my conclusions. And my conclusions are, if I want to win, I better be close to the Lost Wolves.
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise, the match gets out of hand. It literally is that way.
That's
and it kind of maybe a bit harsh to say that, but it's the reality of this match at the moment. And right now, Shrouded Keggers coming in.
Looks like they're switching for Octavian right now.
Yeah, let's go see.
I think they're missing most of their shots. Might be hitting a bit too low. No, it looks like they correctly. That's good.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Shrouded Keggers are hitting, and now they stop that farm. They get the chance to apply pressure on an Octavian, and you know, this was a lot quicker than what happened in the last game with the Seabound Wolves. So I think there's still plenty of chance. Naglfar is actually quite close to passing in the lead.
Keep us up, guys.
Kind of want to take a peek over there and see what's going on with them. They're right next to the Seabound Wolves, really close on the orbit, and Naglfar will take this all the way.
Preso uno, non è morto. E una presa? Non sono morto. Vai, sparate voi, ricarico. Timone è morto. Hanno il tiro che è una merda. Sparate al timone, sparate al timone, sta restando.
Wow, and Naglfar is even trying to break wheel. Octavian sunk. Wow, that means the Shrouded Keggers really went to town on him. That's insane.
Yeah, Shrouded Kegger is definitely doing really great.
That
Very
means
good targeting there.
Yeah, that being said, they got 6 minutes to make up a lot of points. Naglfar is still going. They've got this orbit, and they're not letting up.
Bravissimo.
Seabound Wolves, they're not moving. They're just rotating on the axis. They don't have any sail down. I think they're just coasting.
Oh merda, Luke, poi mi spegni il fuoco,
Here comes the firebomb. Oh, and it connects on the wheel area. That's pretty good. I mean, that's... And the main mast on fire. Comes Dark, couple cannons. If Naglfar isn't careful with the fire, that could become a real problem. It's so easy to neglect fire, and it gets to the point where it'll take minutes and minutes just to restabilize. Check it out a little bit from the perspective of the Seabound Wolves. They got a lot of work to do here. And for Naglfar, as far as strategic targeting goes, I mean, it doesn't get any better than this, because They're trying to win the game and at the same time push down the team that won the previous game. One of their contenders. They're getting closer and closer and closer. I also see in the distance Octavians. We'll see if they think about coming in. Lakinomi takes a shot right to the chest. Now Naglfar considering their option. Oh, both teams are gonna turn for angle. This is gonna be a critical moment. Whatever team is able to get shots first. Looks like it's gonna be Naglfar. Oh, they're dealing with a border from the Seabound Wolves. Super critical now. And the border's still alive. Bottom right perspective, causing all kinds of problems for Naglfar. Jumps in the water, eats a coconut, and now back on board, causing chaos. Anchor is down, and this is really a board that could be huge. Another kill, and now the Seabound Wolves have the chance to do something.
I think that was the helm from Seabound Wolves that boarded.
Then you no, the helm is Lakinomi.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah. But yeah, that was Seabound Wolves.
He goes back to his ship. But look at Octavians. Look at Octavians though. Octavians are capitalizing completely on this, third partying all the way, and quad cannoning themselves. Octavians with a real good opportunity to take the lead here. Naglfar is still in the lead, but for how long? Lost Wolves goes down.
All we need is one first, and I'll be happy.
The points are getting tighter and tighter. Octavian almost looking at getting that first sweet spot.
Let's check out Naglfar. Are they close to anyone? It doesn't look like it. They're gonna have a long time before they get into their next fight. In the meantime, Octavian, they're shooting and they got lots of options.
No, Naglfar is actually almost right here, I think. I'm seeing purple cells from Octavian POV, and they're almost next to the fight.
Yeah, I wonder. So they're gonna
farm.
They're selling off to a different fight though. What are they up to? Oh no, here we go.
They're coming in to stop the farm because Octavians are taking way too many points on Seabound Wolves here. Even though Seabound Wolves are getting it also a good part of the cake here.
We'll see if they manage to survive this. It's so hard to have two teams shooting you at the same time.
Oh, look at that. Okay, Naglfar dropping all sails to get a good angle on Octavians. They really want to sink them off, and that's the play, definitely. That's very good targeting. Looks like Octavian didn't realize yet the threat that is coming towards them.
Oh yeah, they haven't even dropped sail yet.
They're just focusing on cannons and trying to get as many points, but it's going to be down to the last minute, and in the last minute, if Naglfar has a good angle on them, that's going to be the end of Octavian. Yeah, now they're taking shots, and they cannot do anything. They are losing angle.
Oh, this is absolutely huge. They got it. Wow, in the last moments.
That's a very good
man. What a play.
That is a very good play from Naglfar.
And Octavians held their ground. They thought they could out DPS them just because they were closer to the Seabound Wolves. But no, I mean, Naglfar came in and they were missing. Very close. Octavian in second. Shrouded Keggers come in third. Fourth place for the Seabound Wolves. And fifth place for the Lost Wolves. Let's check out the standings after that. So we head into game 3. But yeah, that so far it's been a little bit weird how these games are starting out. In the end, it picked up But I wonder what adjustments need to be made. Let's check out the standings. That victory for Naglfar will be huge. There we have it right now. After 2 games in week 2 of league play, Naglfar at the top with 43 points. That is a really big lead. Shrouded Keggers in 2nd place, 35 points. Seabound Wolves in 3rd with 34 points. Octavians in 4th, and Lost Wolves in 5th. So, if you're wondering about the points and where they're coming from, remember what I told you in the beginning of the broadcast. Teams are earning points based on their placement, with 1st place getting 9 points, 2nd place 7 points, 3rd place gets 5 points, 4th place with 3, and finally 5th place getting 2 points. So that's what's going on. Underneath the logos, when we're in game, you'll see the today's set totals, what they're earning today. But right now what I'm showing you is the overall, the totals. And league play lasts 3 weeks. This is week 2. 2 more games to go in the semi-pro division. So let's go over to Naglfar. We'll see if they can keep up the good momentum and make it 2 in a row. Yeah, I wonder what will happen at the beginning of the next match. Like, will everyone just drop sail and go? Will they go after the Lost Wolves? I don't know.
I could definitely see Seabound Wolves and Shroud Kickers maybe focusing a bit to Octavian, because Octavian, in terms of points, are getting closer and closer for 3rd spot. And that last game and their 1st spot stolen from Naglfar was really good. So, I mean, Octavian got 2nd on that one, but they did very well. And I mean, they are starting to be a threat to Seabound Wolves and Shroud Kickers in terms of point. Naglfar is quite safe for now. We know that everything can change in very few games, so...
The Gromberg saying, did I miss the ukulele show? No, you didn't, and you also did not miss the Obsidian Capstan giveaway. We're loading into game number 3. Let's go on board with Naglfar. Here we go. By the way, that is the Obsidian Capstan, if you're wondering what it looks like. We'll have a giveaway for that right at halftime. 2 more games before then. Let's see who's gonna get the first shots of the match.
Sorry, ho preso
là davanti ora.
Ok, non c'è raga.
Giù là davanti, vai.
I blu chiudono su di noi o tirano dritto?
I blu.
Naglfar is spawning in the middle side.
Nice.
They decide to cut on the inside, and it doesn't seem like middle ship is gonna actually punish. So good maneuver. It's gonna be clean.
No, l'albero, ok, sì, era un po' rotto.
Merda. Sulla maestra adesso in 2, fermi a sparare. Cannoni di sinistra.
Oh, here comes. I think that's the Seabound Wolves approaching Naglfar. And you can see how close the set is so far. Just 2 games played. We got 2 teams tied with 12 points. Naglfar in the top with 16. It's been a close set.
Naglfar is really playing it very close to the island. Yeah, I was gonna say that there is no way they don't hit the island, but they did. Yeah, they did. But actually, it works out in their favor because they kind of had a wider turn. I mean, a better turn out of that.
Oh,
now they got a good angle.
And the Seabound Wolves recognizing the issue with Red Sea. They have to already start making turns for that.
I can tell you also that Naglfar is aware of the Red Sea, so who's going to be most intelligent in terms of tactics here?
I'll tell you, whenever I find myself in this situation, it's so hard to know, like, what exactly it's the best thing to do? Do we anchor turn out of the Red Sea? Do we keep angle? It almost feels like the teams that turn out of the parallel first end up getting the worst of it. But then, but the problem is if both teams go at it and they don't turn out, well, you're gonna despawn. You're gonna go too far in the red.
And you're not gonna make as much points as if you actually just played it mid smarter, because you're gonna lose a lot of points. So I mean, maybe the smartest play is just raise all sails and keep angle at the same time, but you still have the momentum of the ship. So but look at that, Nagafar turning behind Seaborn walls because they only have, well, no, they do because they have 2 sails down. But it looks like Shrouded Kickers are coming in hot in front of Seaborn walls. But if they see the Red Sea, that's nothing.
And Captain Sadok with the sub, thank you so much. Man, one of the revs here in the NAL.
Okay, go for blue.
Seaborn Wolves goes down.
Shit, okay.
We've got a hull and we're carrying it. It's Red Sea hull.
Now we'll see how the Shrouded Keggers deal with it. Trying for a broadside at long range, might be max range. And also entering into the red a little bit.
We'll hop and run this island. We're going to be in Red Sea for a little bit, but this is going to be the easiest way to do it, the safest way.
Go on, Pint.
Get ready on left harpoon, please.
Yeah. We want to be pairs when we get out of this.
Man, Shrouded Keggers actually choosing to go into the Red Sea on purpose just to get out of this.
Release.
Just rotate around the fort. Let's go over to Octavian. They're now taking the lead. They have a parallel against the Lost Wolves. Lost Wolves in third.
Start shooting left side. Quick.
Here comes Seaborn Wolves.
No, that's fine. I don't mean new, man. Just people are top.
Let's go check it out from the Seaborn Wolves perspective.
W sumie dziwne, że jeszcze tak jakoś nas unikali na razie.
Now they look around and they're thinking, well, do I commit to this orbit? I think they're okay too. It seems like everyone else is pretty far away. So this could be huge points for them, and they need it in 5th place. But that's easier said than done. Naniwix dies on the cannon line, and Octavian's looking to wrap around. Putting extra pressure on Black.
Looks like it's 2 on cannons for Seaborn Walls and 2 on cannons for Octavian, so quite tight fight for now. Looks like they're not raising Nani either.
Yeah, just so close to coming back, there's no real point.
They need to look at the third party. There is a ship coming in front of them, coming in hard, 3 sails
They're
down.
adjusting. Yeah, Seaborn Wolves is already turning, preparing for that. I think it's the Shrouded Keggers.
Yeah, I think it's the Shrouded Keggers, but by the time they turn, they're not going to get angle first, and they're going to get nailed in the back. So I think Seaborn Wolves, they're getting themselves in a sandwich right now.
Yep, Shrouded Keggers was able to get shots first on him, and including chain shots. So front mass down.
Wolves is gone. I mean, not gone, but all of their masks are gone. And I think Octavians are going to take advantage of that situation very soon.
Oh yeah, I mean, for the Shrouded Keggers, they did great to land those chain shots. It wasn't that close, it was challenging, but they're not getting the chance to really capitalize off their own work. It's going to be Octavian who gets to benefit.
Octavian's just getting everything from that, and Shrouded just switched from one fight to another.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Usually when you use your specials, you want to make sure you stick around to kind of get your specials worth of points.
Yeah, because right here they just kind of gave the farm to Octavian.
Yeah, really weird. We got Matt repairing holes. Nick on perma bucket. Oh man, one backsplash, middle deck. Oh, second backsplash.
Yeah, don't worry.
And now that is tricky when you have two people bucketing on either side of the map table. Very, very risky.
Looks like Nagafa just pulled out of the fight when Schwatkegers got in. Oh no, they're actually tanning.
Naglfar,
Yeah,
they're shooting at the Lost Wolves right now.
No. Okay.
Yeah, Lost Wolves are in the middle of a rotating, no bidding broadside.
Alti, solo alti, ragazzi,
Seabound Wolves just managed to raise a mast. That's very good. They're now able to move.
Hanno una vela giù loro, e dietro abbiamo gente. E siamo fermi.
Sì, ma stanno andando via, tranquillo. Tirategli giù quell'albero.
È un po' difficile questa distanza, ci provo.
Sono a 20.
Okay.
No, non l'ho presa.
Taking in a lot of points here. 7 minutes left in this match.
Sono i cosi, buono. Gio,
Super close.
Dove stanno?
I think they're thinking about the board.
Ma non passano le mezze.
Shrouded Kegger is also involved in there. They're gonna thread the needle. Let's actually go with them and see real quick. What's their plan? Oh, Yoshi's actually going on the Sea Dog's outpost. I wonder if he's gonna shoot any cannons from there.
I was already doing that, dude.
Right side shots on red.
Oh, huge! Look at that.
Yellow from the sea post. Focus, yeah.
Get back to the ship, Yoshi.
Whoa! Ace Ahoy with the donation. He says this is the Notorious Arena League, and the victorious shall drink a lot of grog for all the scars. Hold on, let me read the rest of the message.
I'm
For all the scars got by firing all that gunpowder in the cannons. So, Captain Ace Ahoy, thank you so much for your support. And there we saw the Shrouded Keggers with a cheeky play from the Sea Dog's outpost, racking up those points.
I got one board immediately.
Took 400 points out there. That was very good. Oh, but it'll get one shot right after that.
Right after that.
That's unfortunate.
Are you pulling? Because it's not.
Yeah, I'm pulling.
These harpoons are so messed up. Release left side shots. Left side shots.
I'm dead on deck.
Left side shots. Left side shots.
I'm getting him.
Oh fuck.
Knock them off.
I'm blunder bombing these guys.
Chain shots out. Oh, Nagafa.
Put them mid.
We're dry.
Let's farm them.
Check this out. So the prize pool.
Ma cazzo è possibile, sti sulla piccola.
Aiuta l'oxygenta.
Spegnetemi il fuoco allora, fast. Merda, sono fuori. Risalgo. Vai, sparate. Sparate tutti. Blunder, ora che saranno scarichi.
Aspetta che se non muoia.
Goes up to $314.
Che arrivano sotto, oh mio dio.
Presa la blunder.
Secchio fisso.
Remember guys, when you donate to the NAL, 75% of your donation goes straight to the prize pool. And 25% goes towards improving the league, keeping things running.
Presa. Dove sta?
Uno. Fuocato, ce li hai?
No, non ce l'ho io.
Ce l'hai, arriva.
Fuoco mi devi spegnere, qua mi ha rotto pure il timone. Luke, capito? Anche Joe quando ti
arrivo. Ho finito di preparare adesso.
Tiragli in fuoco
Go
anche
check
tu,
out Seabound Wolves real quick, see what they're into. Looks like they're broadsiding two different crews at the same time. Lost Wolves and Octavian.
Ah, ok, logical targeting. Dzięki.
Whoa, Lost Wolves getting in the middle of them for a little bit here. That's gonna be crazy.
Co jest?
A lot of water though. Oh, middle deck for the Seabound Wolves, a little bit of a scare. Even the helm having to go down for it. On the other side, Octavian trying to get as many points as they possibly can. They are so close, there's no way they can miss. And I wouldn't be surprised if they go for the quad cannon moments.
Shoot him with cannons. Put on a angle.
I'm gonna take a blunder bomb and I'm gonna blunder
Shooting
bomb.
itself.
I just go check, keep going.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. You would think Naglfar needs to basically show up and third party this, like, basically right now.
What are they doing? These guys definitely trolling. They gotta be trolling.
It's gonna all be down to the DPS.
They gotta get over there. Somebody has to get in here and put a stop to this. Let's see if Naglfar has noticed it.
Scaricano il terzo cannone a blunder.
Well, they got a fight of their own on the other side with the shrouded keggers.
Cosa? Vabbè.
Sei morto?
No?
No, sono morto io, cazzo. Vabbè, sparate.
It looks like it's quite a good farm too. I mean, that's gonna be, yeah, that's gonna be down to who's hitting the most and who's getting the best.
Ok, raggiungimi allora, presto.
Io farmo. Eccolo uno. Ucciso, mi sa. Stava salendo in scaletta.
Look at Octavian's points just flying.
Un altro è su.
It is crazy. It's beyond belief.
I kill him.
Oh, I think Naglfar got boarded by Shrouded Keggers. But they managed to get the border out in less than a few seconds.
Man, Seabound Wolves, I mean, right now, Octavian are getting immense pressure from everybody. They're just fighting so hard.
Wait, fuck it, we could let it drop, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, man. That is insane here. The Seabound Wolf, he's still going. Naniwix. And that really is. Seabound Wolves trying to get up there in the mix. Oh, and he's actually even grabbing the bucket just to delay the Octavians from sinking. It's oh wow, that was so clever. Wow, look at that. He baited it. He made them believe that they had more time than they actually had, threw the water back in, and it's just so hard to control that. What a great play there from Naniwix. At the same time, last minute here, Naglfar in this fight with the Shrouded Keggers. They've been getting the better of it.
One shot.
Yeah, Naglfar has a very good farm on Shrouded Keggers, and Shrouded Keggers are also taking a lot of points. So that's good for both, and Naglfar definitely taking the most out of this.
Yeah, 100%.
Neon cannons, oh my god.
Ok.
Non smesso.
Vai, in tre.
Quarto.
Lo vedo?
Massacrati, bravissimi.
Nearly 10,000 points for Naglfar. Just like that. That is huge for them. Naglfar showing up in a big way. They mean business. Picking up a first here. Second place for the Shrouded Keggers. Much needed. Octavian in third. Seabound Wolves fourth. And finally Lost Wolves coming in fifth place.
Quando Roman non ci ruba il quality content, io faccio aspetto su Twitch, ma se Roman ci fotte il quality content, non c'è nessuno in live davanti.
Come stiamo facendo le pippette? Dai, ultimo, vinciamo anche l'ultimo.
Let's check out the standings before we go into game 4. That will be huge for Naglfar. And that's one of those things for some teams when they have such a great performance in week 2. I mean, the chances of them securing their spot in the round of fate here, it's huge for Naglfar. That would be my prediction. But let's check out the standings.
Well, I can tell you that Octavian is catching up by slowly but safely, and Seabound Wolves must be worried right now.
Oh yeah, no. Let's see. Right here, this is what we got. Naglfar at the top with 52 points. That gives them a 10-point clearance. At the top of the semi-pro standings, Shrouded Keggers in second with 42 points. And then, yeah, as you say, you know, it's that battle for the top 3. Especially that third spot. Seabound Wolves currently are there, but Octavian knocking on the door with 34 points. And Lost Wolves just really, really needs a wake-up call. They cannot afford anything other than, you know, basically you gotta be third or higher from now on the rest of league play. Really, it's slipping away. It really is. Remember that you can earn Twitch drops today here in the NAL. We got the Obsidian Capstan coming up after this next game at halftime. Got some ukulele coming as well. We'll be starting game 4 on board with Naglfar. Currently, they have earned 25 points today. That is absolutely amazing for them. Octavian's also having a really, really good day. Here we go, guys. We're starting game number 4 on board with Naglfar. Here we go.
I'm actually very impressed by Naglfar tonight. They're really playing it well.
They're playing amazing. This is a team.
Yeah, they're really. To me, right now, they really deserve their spot in the round of fate. They deserve a spot in the grand finals right now. They're really doing really great.
We've seen some teams just like really pick it up towards the end of the season, and man, yeah, Naglfar not messing around. It's gonna be a scary team to see in that round of fate.
Oh yeah. If I were a pro team right now, I would be kind of scared of having Naglfar in front of me in the round of fate. If I'm in the bottom of the leaderboard.
Yeah, the pro division
really doing well.
Pro division is coming up after this game, and I'll tell you, we're in for a treat. We got Hostile, Red Sea Enthusiasts, Stuka, Bafos Crew, and Void Corsairs. They always bring it.
We just have a very good pro lobby, and that's a very good show to watch.
Yeah, teams that are literally just dedicated to improving, being the best crew on the seas, leaving no stone unturned. And Naglfar rising through, going into second, and actually all the way to the top. Strong start for Naglfar.
Filo di acqua sotto, ma è pulito.
Un buco. Il player.
Aspetta, finisco le palle. Ok.
Ucciso uno.
Buono.
Kill.
Bravo. Io non vedo un cazzo all'albero in mezzo.
Non riesco a colpire, ok, non riesco a capire. Ok. Ripreso.
Poi ai buchi che ho sotto, secchio fisso.
Blandi in arrivo. Da te, Dark.
Alta. No, non è vero, un cazzo, alta.
I think that's a fight with Seabound Wolves. Let's check this out. Yeah, it is. For the Seabound Wolves. They gotta win this one. They gotta win this broad. But easier said than done. Already 2 people on buckets, and it looks like it's really dangerously close to middle deck. Here comes the Lost Wolves on the other side as well. That could be a sandwich. Let's go over to the Lost Wolves real quick.
C'est les premiers là. Voilà, là c'est bien là.
Catching the backside of the Seabound Wolves.
Oui.
Now we got 4 teams in the 1000s. Much closer start. This is more like it. Oh man, but Naglfar is not letting up at all. They got the Seabound Wolves in trouble. I mean, this.
Si stanno allargando?
Yeah, this is actually
almost second
infinite.
egg.
The Seabound Wolves?
Yeah, they're almost second egg.
Oh yeah, holding
yeah, there are
stairs.
two right now. Two on buckets, one on cannon, and that's pretty much all I see.
Oh, they went down.
Yeah, yeah.
So much
They
pressure.
were trying to hold the dribble, but the thing is that yeah, it didn't go as planned. But they, yeah, having those two teams, I mean, Lost Wolves and Naglfar on each side, that's really tough on any team.
Mi pare un tick?
Fai tu l'ultimo, please.
Sì.
Lascia stare, Rax, spara. No, merda.
Ce l'ho quasi fatto. Serve...
Extremely close. Let's go over to Octavian. Quad cannon moment. Good sign for them. They gotta make up 1,000 points to get into the lead.
I'm dead. Check lowers.
Math goes down. But again, it's not enough to just get points. You also gotta... Well, I guess there is a strategy now. Naglfar 10 points clear at the top. Maybe for Octavians, what they're thinking is, you know, how do we... Well, they have to catch up to the Seabound Wolves, right? So I guess they would try to target them as much as they can. Right now, they're going after the keggers.
Yeah, but since the Seabound Wolves just went down, I mean, they definitely need a good broadside here to take up as many points as they can before taking a fight again with the Seabound Wolves.
That was my blunder. We're getting out of the red. I'm dead. How the fuck did I die?
Damn, man, the shrouded keggers are just rotating on that axis, and they're not messing around. It reminds me a lot of the Furious Flamingos. They're so good at this. It's hard to put them away.
Got one boy as well.
And you can see how quickly the points climb while they're calling it a full. They're all dead. Wow, really? They did. Wow, full wipe. Look at that. My goodness. The Shrouded Keggers really went at it. Full squad wipe on cannons, man. That's wild.
Dead.
But it's actually bad for them because now they have no ship to farm and they need to catch up on Naglfar. So their strength on the cannons might be actually quite easy for them. Not too precise on the cannons. But yeah, they are lucky because they got a respawn in front of them.
Yeah, we'll see. Naglfar on the other side, they shoot at the Seabound Wolves, and they continue to add to their lead.
Vaffanculo, a re rotto, Dio Cristo.
No, di nuovo rotto?
Sì. Siamo in un panino di merda involontario, cazzo.
Chillatela, chillatela. Però non sto
Chiudo da sinistra, sì.
Già.
They just keep on this fight with the Seabound Wolves, but man, I'll tell you, for the Seabound Wolves, this is gonna be a tough one to catch up by fighting the team in the lead.
Abbiamo una... No, scusami, lascialo giù.
Gonna be a tall order.
Cannoni...
Naglfar looking at third party, everyone else sneaking up behind Octavian. We'll see how much damage they can lay on him.
Entra.
And it's actually Shrouded Keggers on the parallel with Octavian. We go back over to them. Will they be able to get another wipe on the cannon line?
They look like they're struggling.
Yeah, I mean,
And Lost Wolves just found themselves in a sandwich right now between Seabound Wolves and Shrouded Keggers. That's gonna be really tough on them, and I'm sure Seabound Wolves must be very high. Yeah, there they go. They go down.
Octavian.
I was gonna say
just sunk again. Oh, that was Octavian. Blue ship was Octavian.
Oh yeah, that's Octavian. Yeah, Octavian was in the middle. Sorry about that. I thought it was Lost Wolves.
Yeah, and Shrouded Keggers shooting them for the second time, getting the second sync on them, like that is crazy. And that's one of the things I've experienced with those guys, how good their broadside is. It's amazing. It's just about the consistency. Some days,
they're really strong,
yeah, I guess I don't know if it's like the warm-ups that are making the difference or what, but I'll tell you what, man. When they're on the top of their game, they're so good. They have a very nice balance between people shooting on the cannon line and people shooting lower decks.
And also, look at that. The positioning is really good. Always on the outside. Oh, but oh, look at that. Nagafar is coming into third party. The Shrouded Keggers right now. We didn't see it coming.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Naglfar coming in hot. They even have the wind as well.
My bad, mi sto allargando.
Will is broken on Shroud Keggers. They can't. Oh, almost got their helm there.
No.
No? Perfetto.
And helm is down actually. One off and one dead on Shrouded Keggers. Is looking bad for them.
Yeah.
Sell away from Naglfar, but Naglfar's hitting those huge shots on them.
The one thing is though that Naglfar didn't drop their main sail, and that means that ultimately the Shrouded Keggers managed to just sail away, close the. Yeah, close off the angle, sail away to the next battle. Let's check out the Lost Wolves. We're getting into it with the Seabound Wolves right now.
Allez, go. Tirez, tirez, tirez. Vous occupez pas de moi, je me réanimerai après. Ok, j'arrive. Je l'ai pas. Vas-y, tirez un. Allez, torf. Il y a qui sur nous là?
Je mets des voiles parce qu'il y a un bateau là qui arrive, j'ai l'impression. Tu sais quoi, on va faire une full droite.
Octavian coming back. Now this, they cannot afford to sink again. Yeah, this has to work out for them. A lot of water for the Lost Wolves. Holding now the middle deck. Oh, backsplash. Oh, man. And that's all it takes. One backsplash is all it takes. Yeah.
That's all it takes to go down. Especially in this tight situation. You cannot afford any mistake in the NAL.
On Friday, we had the NA Scrim Night. We got to see the Goats on Boats coming back.
Oh, yeah.
And they had probably the best recovery that I have ever seen in the entire NAL. I don't know how they pulled this off, but I think they had 4 backsplashes. And the water was already middle deck, as high as it can get, and they brought it back down. That is insane.
Yeah, I saw the clip, and I was like, how is that even possible?
Yeah. I mean, you don't become a notorious pirate for nothing, you know? You gotta do some really special things to pull it off.
Minchia, me l'hai tirato in faccia.
Ho visto.
Lol, sono scandati, nice.
But Naglfar in control of the match, and so far completely in control of the semi-pro division. I mean, what a team. I hope everyone in Sea of Thieves Italy is very proud of them and very happy. We also have another team from Sea of Thieves Italy in the pro division. That is Void Corsairs. We'll see how they perform. Yeah, you know, actually, Hagen, do you have the clip so you can post it in the?
Oh yeah,
you can post it in the chat.
I'm gonna post it.
We'll see. You might have to send it to Richinator, to Scorpio, for him to post it.
I think it works. Should
try
work.
it. I think Nightbot might delete it, unless it comes from a mod.
Let's try it. Let's try it.
Sinistra, finite basso sinistra.
Yeah, there we go.
L'hai visto?
I think that's the one.
Abbiamo perso giù il davanti, Joe.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Now coming up behind Octavian.
Lascia stare.
Non si è buggato, Dio.
Oh man, Octavian with the chain shots. And you know what? Despite sinking twice, they're in third. And putting the pressure on Naglfar.
Rika an angle? Yeah, we have an angle. We always had an angle.
Okay, Richinator just posted it for me. Thanks a lot, man.
Oh, there it is. That's the clip. Yeah, we'll play it also at halftime. Why not? When that was
really
one of the best recoveries we've ever seen in the NAL.
Still don't know how they manage it. Like, that's just amazing.
Yep.
But Naglfar really like securing the first body here.
Yeah, no, in control. They're
that semi-pro division. They're just like definitely like it's their lobby. It's just
this is their house. Yeah, they're making it clear they rule the semi-pro division, getting one step closer. But then for them now, you know, will they improve enough to come out in round of fate, secure a top 2 spot? That's the question.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough though. I mean, we don't know yet who's gonna drop down from the pro division, so. But very good shots here.
Bello.
Oh, board. It's the end of the game.
Yeah,
but yeah, literally, yeah, in the cannon, over 10,000 points. Yeah, 11,000 points here, just complete dominance for Naglfar. Now we got the Shrouded Keggers in second, Octavian third. We got Seabound Wolves in fourth, and then the Lost Wolves in fifth.
Bella. Fammi vedere sta cazzo di classifica.
And you know they gotta be happy about that. It's almost guaranteed now they'll be in the round of fate. That's amazing. Let's check out the standings to see how the semi-pro division finishes the week. Oh wow, it's actually quite intense here. The race for top 3 is it's much more intense than I thought. So next week is gonna be just so brutal. Look at this. So Naglfar, you know, they're flying away with the points. 61 now. Just surreal what they're doing. Shrouded Keggers in second place, and you know, sure, that's nice. 49 points. That's looking good. But Seabound Wolves, man, in third place, and Octavian's right behind them with 39. That's 1 point. 1 point there separating them. And Shrouded Keggers has to keep up the good performances. We've seen teams blow leads like that before. Man, I wonder if we'll get another showdown, because over in NA we're gonna have a showdown for the top 3. Well, actually the third spot in semi-pro. I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be really, really cool. Will we get another showdown here in EU? I don't know, but whew, week 3 is gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Well played for everybody. So huge shout out to all the teams here in the semi-pro. And now we'll bring in Naglfar. See how they're feeling after this 4 games. Bring him in. All right, currently being joined by Naglfar. My goodness.
Hello.
Congratulations, guys. I mean, it was...
Good job, guys.
You made a statement today. You're basically the kings of the semi-pro division, completely in control. And you did it. You showed the consistency, winning broadside after broadside, third partying at the right times. And it really quite a treat. I think everyone watching, those that support you from the official Sea of Thieves Italy community, they got to be really, really proud of your team. And I think even Man, all the teams that are going to enter into the round of fate, they got to shake in their boots a little bit, knowing that you guys are likely to be in there. A team like you that is trending up is a huge honor for us to host here in the NAL. For teams and viewers, for people that are just finding out now about Naglfar, what should they remember about your team?
I don't know what to say, man.
You can say it in Italian. Message to your supporters.
Lux ha chiesto cosa dovrebbero ricordarsi al nostro team.
I think today we really worked hard, but we could have done better. I think everyone in our team playing well, but I think we need to improve more.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, you know, in the NAL, the season is designed the way it is because it's a chance for teams to kind of to learn, to grow, to adapt. And clearly you guys have been doing that. You're practicing, you're looking sharper than ever, and it really is amazing to see it. So we wish you guys all the best of luck in the next week. Come in and continue to have good performances, and then obviously, you know, in the round of fate, when it all matters, that you bring your A game so you can get into that grand final. That's gonna be really, really amazing. But I wanted to make sure that everyone in the community understood about Naglfar, how good you guys are, and you get the recognition that you deserve, because that was not easy. There was, at some points, especially in the beginning of the series, some isolated battles that were happening, and I want to know, like, what are your thoughts about that, and did you make adjustments in the second half of the set?
I think it's all the helmsman weight, okay? Because our helmsman is so good, and I think he have the special rule to change every battle, okay? We on the cannon, we can do everything he wants, but he need to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm. He's got to put you guys at the right place and at the right time to make it happen.
Yes,
I have one personal question here. Just like, we watched your team intro, and you got a part there where you're showing all your wanted posters, and those are really cool. Hagen loves those, and I think so many people love that about Naglfar. But I'm wondering, like, how did you guys choose the number amounts? Like, who has the bigger bounty?
Our team captain makes them, okay, and it's based on how much time is the person in the team, how much strong is the person in the team, etc. A lot of things.
So, because I think Naglfar it's a big team, not just the guys that are here in the NAL. So I'm wondering, does everyone have a poster? The entire
yes, everyone
Naglfar?
who entered the Naglfar have a poster. The poster is made by Roman. He make every poster, and he choose the amount of the poster.
Oh, that is so cool! I didn't know that. I did not know that, so I'm glad I asked. All right, well, there you have it, guys. We get to know more about Naglfar. It's a huge honor to have your team in the league, and we hope to see you guys back next week. Good luck.
Thanks.
Now we get ready for halftime, the Obsidian Capstan giveaway. Ooh, let's go. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Ooh, there you have it. Naglfar doing work. But now we gotta focus in. It's halftime show, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. Who wants an obsidian capstan and who wants some ukulele?
Exactly. You know it. Now I'm gonna. I hope I don't start getting the noise again.
Oh yeah.
But if you hear a noise, telling you right now, I'm trying to turn it off completely here. Alright, should be okay. Here we go. To enter today's giveaway, what you gotta do is... Pay attention. Here we go. Here we go. Exclamation mark, oh yeah, in the chat. Exclamation mark, oh yeah, in the chat to enter today's Obsidian Capstan giveaway. And you may ask, but why? That is so weird. Why exclamation mark, oh yeah? Why is that? Hagen, you gotta join me on this one, okay?
Let's get it done, man.
Alright.
Let's go.
The reason is because this is the notorious Arena League, home of the best crews on the seas. Oh yeah!
Yeah!
Oh yeah, let's go. I like it, man. You got inspired. Woohoo! That's one of the best though yes we've done. So that's why. And while we wait for people to come in, I also want to give you guys a chance to look at the reward, the ultimate prize that awaits the winners of the notorious Arena League. I am talking about one of the most exclusive cosmetics in the game, the notorious Arena League sales. Only 4 teams in the world have earned them. Let's check them out.
Fortune and victory, or death if we fail. Yo-ho, all to see, for riches or ruin in the notorious Arena League.
Be notorious, so notorious, notorious Arena League. Will you drink from the winners in the notorious Arena League?
When you become notorious, this sales will ensure that your victories are recognized. And those 4 teams who have become notorious are QRF, who won the NAL 3 seasons in a row back to back. Then in NA, most recently the Goats on Boats. We also had in EU, the inaugural season was won by Odin's Wrath. And most recently from Russia, Shtuka. Those are the 4 teams. So I'm gonna play the NAL theme on the ukulele. Then I'm gonna play the clip of that amazing salvage, the recovery from Fridays from the Goats on Boats. Then after that, we'll roll the giveaway and we'll get started with the Pro Division. That's the plan. And then before the end of the stream, we'll do a lot more uke. So don't worry. Let's do this. Let's play the NAL theme right here, right now on the ukulele. Let's go. There's a rumor and it's true. There's a league of fearless pirates. They fight upon the sea, and notorious they shall be. They sail for gleaming gold, and for glory, and for fame. Any foe who meets them wouldn't dare to speak their name. Yo-ho, to battle we sail, for fortune and victory, or death if we fail. Yo-ho, all to see, for riches or ruin in the notorious Arena League. Be notorious, so notorious, notorious Arena League. Will you drink from the winner's cup in the notorious Arena League? Let's go. Man, oh man. And that is Captain Sadok. Captain Sadok in the house. The one who taught me how to play it. Yeah, much love, man. It's the true magician right there. Now let me see if I can get this clip. Hagen, can you send them real quick in the DM, and I'll pull it up here before the last thing before the giveaway.
Oh wait, could you re-say that? Sorry.
Send me the clip of the recovery.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll send it to you right away.
Sweet.
Let me take it here. And let's go. There you go. Let's show it to people here. That's definitely something to see.
All right. See if I can show it. Come on. There we go. All right, here we go, guys. This is the clip that we're talking about. One of the best recoveries we've seen in the NAL. This happened last Friday from the notorious Pirates Goats on Boats. Let's check this out. All right, here we go.
Deuxième cal, deuxième cal, deuxième cal.
Ah, oh, je n'avais pas, je n'avais presque pas tout à l'heure. Hop, ça, on l'a. On l'a. Backslash. Elle est portée loin,
Man, it just doesn't get any worse than this. They had backsplash after backsplash.
Moi, je vais la porter loin.
Look at this.
J'apporte close.
Literally water as high as it can possibly get, and they brought it back.
Never give up. That's the lesson.
Yeah, oh,
Deuxième cal.
That's amazing. That's right there. Whew. That's what I can take. But let's go back to our giveaway. Here we go. I hope today is your lucky day because we are rolling the giveaway in 3, 2. Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, I see some weird things. What is this? Name Tony. Okay, I guess we'll leave it. All right, we're rolling in 3, 2, 1, and roll it. So many names. Who will be today's Obsidian Capstan winner? Ooh, slowing down. Oh, Paul was so close. Mario. That's the hardest part, but you gotta be paying attention. Interact in the chat again to secure your prize. Oh, with that low, Mario gets it. Let's go. Alright, so please pay attention right now. One of our mods will be getting into contact with you in the whispers. So the way we're issuing rewards in the NAL is a little bit differently than what we've done in the past. Instead of sending you a code, what we will do is ask you to provide that our mod with your gamertag information, and then make sure that you can follow us on our Twitter. Let me show it right here, right now. Our Twitter at Notorious Arena, because your reward will be applied straight into your Sea of Thieves account, and that will happen early next week. So Monday, Tuesday, you can expect to see that tweet going out, and then you can go check out your inventory, and you'll find that you've got your Obsidian Capstan. Now we get ready, because it's the Pro Division time, guys. The Pro Division time. Here we go. Let's introduce the teams. I'm excited for this. Alright, first of all, let's go with... well, actually, let me show you one of the teams. They're working on a really epic team intro. It's still not ready, but so instead, I'm going to show you their team logo so that you can recognize them when you see them throughout tonight's broadcast. So here we go. This is the Red Sea Enthusiasts, one of the best teams at capitalizing on the infinite angle. Very, very talented, nearly winning the Ranked Arena Alpha Finals. And they've been practicing every single day, studying their opponents, their inside and out. Their Helm Jailer is just such a wealth of knowledge on the game, and just really everyone on the team putting in mad work. This is the logo of the Red Sea Enthusiasts. Alright, now let's go on with the team intro videos. Here we go. First of all, from France, runner-ups in Season 2 of the EU NAL. Let's hear it for Hostile. There's Asbjorn, one of the best boarders. And a lot of Peg Leg Award winners here. Durano, the helm of the comeback machine. There's LHB Natsu, Flex. Let's not forget the team captain, winner of the best support Peg Leg Award, Pana. And best deckhand from Season 2, Psychos Rad, doing the work of 3 men. Finally, we got LHV Shepherd, Flex. So watch out. Hostile coming in hot. They're going to make sure it's not 1 point anymore. Alright. Up next, let's hear it for another team representing the official Sea of Thieves Italy community. Previously known as Chaos Corsairs, they are now known as Void Corsairs. The Void is coming. Here we go. And there it is. Previous Sea of Champions winners, Aliam, the deckhand and support of Void Corsairs. Ganazio, one of the newest players in the team. Flex. There it is, MC Cry, deckhand and support. We got one of my best friends, the one, the only, La Papa Roja, Red Potato, the coach of Void Corsairs. And there it is, Captain Deathnell, the helmet, and also the team captain of the team. Hi, I'm Giant, also one of the newer members for Void Corsairs. I think he's going to be playing tonight, so I'm excited to see his performance. And there it is, the border, Taijis, coming into action. That is the Void Corsair. Alright. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Now let's go. Let's hear it for the team that recently won EU's Sea of Champions Galleon event from Italy. Let's hear it for Bafo's crew. There it is, RSK Janto, team captain and deckhand. Fede Arco, deckhand. And there it is, K4 helm, and he says, I'm the king. I've seen him when he's at the helm, and you know what? I kind of agree. This guy could be the king of helms. And of course, best streamer, Zandrula. The best outfit is no outfit at all. There you have it. Bafo's crew coming in. They had a bit of a rough week 1. We'll see how they do here week 2. There's one more team to introduce, and this is the returning champions, Season 2 winners from Mother Russia. Let's hear it for Stuka. And there it is, Spyglass Cat. Watch out. Deadly, deadly border. And then we got Dictator Z North. One hell of a deckhand. Finds comfort when things are desperate. Flame Lamb, border, and support. And then, of course, team captain. The first player in the world to earn both the Notorious Arena League sales as well as Sea of Champions, making history, Alexi Light. Man, oh man, when I say this is the NAL home of the best crews on the seas, it's easy to say that when we got a pro lobby of this caliber Unbelievable. Right now, instructing our refs to set sail. Matches shall get started any moment. If you missed the action last week with the Pro Division, it is time to show you what we got here. Let's go. Let's refresh our minds. The standings from the previous week. Let's go. So, as we can see here, the Red Sea Enthusiasts finished week 1 of League Play at the very top with 28 points. Stuka in second with 26. Hostile in third, 21. Void Corsairs close behind there with 20 points. And then Bafos Crew, as I mentioned, had a rough week 1. We'll see how they bounce back here. 9 points for them. And teams will be adding on to this totals with each of the matches. First place gets 9 points. Second place gets 7 points. Third place gets 5 points. Fourth place gets 3 points. And finally, fifth place gets 2 points. Those are the point systems of the NAL. And now it's just a matter of time before we get the action started in the Pro Division. Remember, you can also earn the Twitch drops today. It's the emote. And if you like what you're seeing and you think your team's got what it takes to thrive in the home of the best crews on the seas, then check us out on our website, notoriousarenaleague.com. That is the way. Papa Roja with the $10 donation says, stay calm, the void is coming. The prize pool goes up. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you so much for the sub. Let's go. So the void is coming. We're getting in and ready to go into the lobby. With that donation from Papa Roja, the price pool goes up. Let me see here. How much the price pool is going to be now. $322 price pool so far in EU. And that's thanks to you guys, the community who helps and supports this. I'm really proud to say we've had some insanely big price pools in the NAL. We had... Ooh, Mandala with the sub. Let's go. The void is coming. So, in the history of Sea of Thieves, the biggest ever prize pool that we've seen was Twitch Rivals. And that was, I think, it was something crazy, like close to $100,000 in total or something. It was insane what they did with Twitch Rivals. Amazing prize pool. But I think NAL has the second highest prize pool. And that was during Season 3, where we reached $1,500 in NA Season 3. Thank you so much for the host. NA Season 5, yesterday, we actually we're getting over the $1,000 mark. So that was amazing. We reached $1,077 for the prize pool in NA. EU, currently 322. And remember, guys, if we reach at least 500, we will enter into Tier 2 of prize pool, which means that at the end, when the grand finals, we'll have prizes for the top 3 teams. First place getting 80% of the prize pool. Second place gets the 20%. And third place gets a non-cash prize to be determined. Just waiting a little bit longer for teams to get in lobby. And I guess that's a chance to play some uke. I know the halftime show, only one song of uke was a little bit short compared to what we normally do. But it seems like we're going to take a little bit longer than normal. So we might get in a chance for another uke song before the matches start.
Looks like we're still waiting on the lobbies to start.
Yeah, we're still waiting, right?
They're not even in the...
Not in the tavern.
In the tavern, exactly. Oh, they just set sail.
Okay. Well, that means we got to do a short song. So...
Yeah, short.
We'll do the Elvis. Let's do this. Let's do the Elvis real quick. This was a song that Red Potato taught me, La Papa Roja. So let's do it. So for the people asking if there's another giveaway for today, that is all the giveaway we're gonna have, but you can still continue to earn the Twitch drop. And if you're hunting down for Obsidian 6-packs, then you can look forward to the Scrim Night events that we have on next week. The Scrim Nights EU on Wednesday, NA on Friday. We're trying to add South America on Thursdays. Those will all be Obsidian 6-packs. And then on the weekends, when we do our official tournaments, like our official league days, those are the Obsidian capstans. But now let's get a song here before we start our pro division. Here we go. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like the river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with all of you. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, so it looks like we still have not gotten in game yet with the lobbies.
Yeah,
so,
from
the
info that I got from the refs,
I guess more songs.
the matchmaking failed.
That's the
So, yeah.
conclusion I get out of this.
That's
So let me just take a look at DMs real quick. Oh, okay.
From yeah, they said that the matchmaking failed, so they need to redo.
Alrighty.
So that's another song. Let's go.
We got time for more songs. So here we go. Let's do this. If I got locked away and we lost it all today, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? If I showed you my flaws, if I couldn't be strong, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? Right about now, if I judge for life, man, would you stay by my side? Or is he gonna say goodbye? Can you tell me right now? If I couldn't buy you the fancy things in life, you sure it would be alright. Come and show me that you know. Now tell me what you really ride for me. Baby, tell me would you die for me? Would you spend your whole life with me? Would you be there to always hold me down? Tell me would you really cry for me? Baby, don't lie to me. If I didn't have anything, I wanna know, would you stick around? If I got locked away and we lost it all today, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? If I showed you my flaws, if I couldn't be strong, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? Let's get it diddly done down. All I really want is a girl who don't need much, a girl I know that I can trust, to be here with money low. If I did not have nothing else to give but love, and would that even be enough? God, I need to know. Tell me, would you really ride for me? Baby, tell me, would you die for me? Would you spend your whole life with me? Would Would you be there to always hold me down? Tell me, would you really cry for me? Baby, don't lie to me. If I didn't have anything, I wanna know, would you stick around? If I got locked away and we lost it all today, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? If I showed you my flaws, if I couldn't be strong, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? Tell me, do you want me? Tell me, would you call me if you knew I wasn't ballin'? Cause I need a girl who's always by my side. Tell me, do you need me? Tell me, do you love me? Or is he just trying to play me? Cause I need a girl to hold me down for life. If I got locked away and we lost it all today, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? If I showed you my flaws, if I couldn't be strong, tell me honestly, would you still love me the same? Woo-hoo-hoo! Let's go. All right. Let's see here. All right, now I'm gonna try to do. Oh, I know which one. Here we go. I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for way too long. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through withdrawals. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. Since it is cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can't see clearly when you're gone. And I say, ooh, I'm blinded by the crab. No, I can't sleep here till I feel your touch. Ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm running out of time, cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Since it is cold and empty, no one's around to judge me. I can't see clearly when you're gone. And I say, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep here till I feel your touch. Ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm just walking by to let you know I could never say it on the phone. We'll never let you go this time, cause I say, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep here till I feel your touch. Ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. All right, so I guess we got a lot of delays. Being told they're trying the best they can. I think it should be okay, but it's just more time for us to enjoy more uke. I see a lot of clapping in the chat and people are having fun. I'm having fun playing it. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming for you land in Miami. The air was hot from summer rain, sweat dripping on me before I even knew her name. La la la. It felt like a la la la, yeah, no. Sapphire moonlight, we danced for hours in the sun, tequila sunrise. Her body fit right in my arms, la la la. It felt like a la la la, yeah. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Oh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so damn hard to leave ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming for you locked in that hotel. There's just some things that never change. You say we're just friends, but friends don't know the way you taste. La la la. Cause you know it's been a long time coming that you let me fall. Oh, oh, how your lips undress me, hooked on your tongue. Ooh, love, your kiss is deadly, don't stop. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Oh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so damn hard to leave ya, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Ooh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming for you. Poronza, you made me laugh, man. What? I'm actually, I don't know why I do this to myself, but I actually read the chat while I'm playing this, and he's like, he's wasting my money in your sensual voice. 300 bits, dude. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. It gets harder to sing when you're laughing, I'll tell you. And I've had a couple breakdowns before where it takes me a minute to kind of gather for the second one. But okay, now I'm gonna try a song that I've been liking. It's a little bit tricky though, so we'll see if I can get away with it. We'll see if I can get away with it. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Ask you once, ask you twice now. There's lipstick on your collar. You say she's just a friend now. Then why don't we call her? So you want to go on with someone to do all the things that you used to do to me. I swear, I know you do. Used to take me out in your fancy car and make out in the rain. And when I ring you up, don't know where you are, but I used to sing along when you play guitar, just a distant memory. Hope she treats you better than she treated me. I'm onto you, yeah you. I'm not your number one. I saw you with her, kissing and having fun. You're giving all of your money and time. I'm not gonna see her wasting mine on you. Yeah, you. Chawadiya Sandan. Chawadiya Sandan. Chawadiya Sandan. After 3, after 4 times, why did I bother? Tell me how many more times does it take to get smarter? Don't need to deny the hurt and the lies and all the things that you did to me. I swear I know you did. And now you take her out in your fancy car and make out in the rain. And when she rings you up, she knows where you are, but I know differently. Now she sings along when you play guitar, making brand new memories. Hope you treat her better than you treated me. I'm unto you, yeah you. I'm not your number one. I saw you with her, kissing and having fun. You're giving all of your money and time. I'm not gonna say you're wasting mine on you, yeah you. Chawadiya, I'm done, I'm done. Chawadiya, I'm done. Chawadiya, I'm done. You're giving all of your money and time. I'm not gonna say you're wasting mine on you, yeah you. Chawadiya, I'm done. And now you take her out in your fancy car and make out in the rain. And when she rings you up, she knows where you are, but I know differently. And now she sings along when you play guitar, making brand new memories. Hope you treat her better than she treated me. I'm unto you, yeah you. I'm not your number one. I saw you with her, kissing and having fun. You're giving all of your money and time. I'm not gonna say you're wasting mine on you, yeah you. Chawadiya, I'm done, I'm done. Chawadiya, I'm done. Chawadiya, I'm done. You're giving all of your money and time. I'm not gonna say you're wasting mine on you, yeah you. Chawadiya, I'm done. Woo-hoo-hoo. Let's go. That's what's up, man. Hope you guys like that one. You know, there's only those are the 2 new songs I started this week. I think we're in lobby now. Huge shout out to the refs for making this happen, man. Huge shout out to them. I think we may have time still for one more short one. So, in case you didn't know, I actually speak Spanish as well. This is a little short one. So here we go. We got this party started. Oh, Gaston is saying the song is really good. What is it? The song I just played is called Ciao Adios, and it is by Anne Marie. Anne Marie is the person who performs it. So here we go. This is the other one, the short one. Soy un hombre muy honrado, quien me gusta lo mejor. Las mujeres no me faltan el dinero ni el amor. Jineteando en mi caballo por la sierra yo me voy. Las estrellas y la luna ellas me dicen dónde voy. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, amor. Ay, mi morena de mi corazón. Woohoo! There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh man, oh man. So it looks like we're in lobby. Took us a while, but here we go. I think we should start game 5. Oh, Peronzo with the 500 bits, dude. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys liked it. And I'm gonna keep on learning more and more songs, okay? I'm not gonna have you guys listening to the same songs over and over again. We got some, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if you start hearing some original songs in the future. Ooh. Don't be surprised. By the way, I had my part in writing the NAL theme, so it's not like I'm completely out of my element. And also, if you go on YouTube and you type in Cutthroat Shanty, I also had my part in writing that as well.
And it's a beautiful one. You should check it out.
Exactly. Let's go. Okay, but yeah, seriously, the matches are starting. Let's go, Red Sea Enthusiasts. Oh, I was gonna watch them, but they have somebody doing like a cooking show. What is that?
Yeah, I'm actually wondering. I've been wondering for several minutes.
Somebody,
it's on the top.
Somebody in the Red Sea Enthusiasts is learning how to make a cake. Oh, it was Paul.
Yeah,
he swapped over. He swapped over.
Yeah, he swapped. He swapped over. But yeah, he was just watching that, and I was like, "What is that?"
I wonder if he's hungry. You know, imagine if you're
Oh,
hungry right before the matches, and you're thinking about food. Oh man.
Oh, just only thinking about food, not about dodging those cannonballs.
Stone says, if maybe I should learn a Chinese song. Well, I wouldn't say, I never say no, but man, that's gonna take a long time. All right, here we go, guys.
We're ahead. Game 5.
Let's do this. On board with the Red Sea Enthusiasts. Let's get the party started. Let's go.
Wait, what? Okay, now I understand the game.
I have cross-strategy chest. Hello?
We are middle spawn.
Middle spawn for the Red Sea Enthusiasts. They'll be happy with that.
Oh yeah,
we shoot left side. We shoot left side. We shoot left side.
Calling for shots on the left. We'll see who that is. It's too early to tell. But yeah, middle spawn. It used to be that people were afraid of this spawn because they're like, oh, we're instantly sandwiched. But now they realize it's actually one of the strongest spawns you can get.
That's why it's turning into us. Keep the pressure left side.
I don't see them. Okay, now I see them. Okay.
Let's go full screen on Mino and see if we can identify that ship they're shooting at. That team that's cutting inside. Kind of tempted to say Stuka.
Yeah, it looks like purple. So
Could be Stuka, right? Yeah, so returning champions getting the middle side spawn. Challenging situation. This rock is gonna come up here. I wonder if Stuka will harpoon it and get around.
Shoot left side. Shoot left side.
No, it's the Red Sea Enthusiasts just not letting up on the pressure. Stuka still hasn't hit one cannonball on anybody yet, and they're dealing with a broken mast, catching it as best they can, and it's just all about survival in the first moments of the match here. And they just keep on the pressure. They knock it down again. It might be bugged. We'll see. But now we go back over to Stuka. Stuka should be able to now start to get some points going here. We got quad cannon moment, and we'll see them bounce back. But Jailer coming in extremely fast is hoping to cut behind Stuka. And now we go back to the Red Sea Enthusiast. You can see what it was all about. Broken wheel. And that broken wheel was huge. And breaking the front mast also huge. It stopped the front harpoon from going, and it also... Oh man, but it almost doesn't matter because look at that. The Red Sea Enthusiast still holding off. And when I introduced them, I told you this is one of those teams that are so good at punishing the infinite angle. That's completely dependent on the mast advantage, which they currently enjoy.
Yeah, using one.
And now the blunder bombs. Absolutely wild. Crow below deck, patching up the last hole, and then soon Red Sea Enthusiasts might be able to have a quad cannon moment of their own. And this is an interesting battle. This is the top two teams currently in the Pro Division going at it. Right now the cannon line is the most important. Mino nearly gets taken out. Crow is down. Let's check it out from Stuka's side. They're losing the angle. Wheel broken. Alexi has decided to commit for the cut play, cutting in behind. And now both teams actually have the same speed, or at least just relying on the back mast alone. That's a really good tactic for Stuka to go cutting in on the left side of Red Sea Enthusiasts. Having the main mast down actually it's gonna impair the vision of the Red Sea Enthusiasts fighting on that side. They're very close though, so I guess it doesn't really matter. It's more impactful. medium to long range, but still. Red Sea and oh, and there's a third party. Void Corsairs coming in. Let's go check it out from Void Corsairs. Came in at the right moment to capitalize on this right away. I don't think Stuka was quite ready for that. And we might see a scuttle coming in soon because Void Corsairs, there's no pressure on them. They're literally quad cannoning. They, Dead now looking around, sees the other ships in the distance. They got some time here to put in a lot of points onto Stuka. And now dropping some sail, keeping awareness, so important. But yeah, Void Corsairs right now, really pouring it on. Really good third party. Stuka, I don't know how they're not gone down yet. Let's actually go back.
Spyglass is really good on bucks right now.
Yeah.
He's doing great.
Oh,
But
here we go.
it's
Middle
getting
deck
hard.
though. Middle deck. Oh, they're gonna need more than him. No, they need it. It's critical, and they have a dead player too. Oh, no, they're letting it go. They had a backsplash. Yep. No.
No,
That's it. That's
let
it.
it go, I think. Yeah, Spyglass called it for.
Getting in a sandwich in the pro division it's really asking for it. I mean, it's so hard. I'm not saying it's impossible. I mean, yesterday we saw it was insane. Furious Flamingos doesn't go down even in a sandwich. Like they need to send a border to sink them. So I mean, I'm not gonna say that you're gonna sink no matter what if you're in a sandwich, but it's really hard. It's really hard. Now let's check it out. As Stuka sinks, what remains here are the Red Sea Enthusiasts and Void Corsairs.
Oh yeah.
That means on the other side, we got a 1v1 Hostile and Bafos going at it. Hostile in third right now.
I'm going captain. I'm recurring mid.
Actually, quickly take a peek over to Hostile. See what's going on there.
They're just rotating around the Z-axis to keep an angle on Bafos. Yuns goes down. It looks like they're being very careful about a potential border.
Yeah.
So they're not putting on the cannons anymore.
I wonder
Except for Panic.
is Kiwi playing today for Bafos? Because I guess that would, if he is playing, then I'd be a little worried.
Kiwi just switched to Hostile.
Oh, what?
Yeah. From what I've seen, Kiwi just switched to Hostile.
Oh.
So I don't know who's playing on Bafos roster. I'm gonna check their website.
That is interesting. I guess this is interesting. Well, he wouldn't be able to play in the season, so I guess when teams that play in official matches get locked for that season to that team, unless that team ceases to exist. So obviously Bafos is still here, and that means Kiwi swapping teams means he can't play until the next season.
No, yeah, it's only Yanto, Fede, Kappa, and Zentrula on Bafos. So there's no Kiwi.
We'll see. Interesting.
Let's see how they managed with that.
Well, so far, Bafos in third, Hostile in second. Red Sea Enthusiast still holding on. Stuka, rough start. They're in fifth at the moment. These teams are just bringing it. Let's go over to Bafos, see how they're coping after all that. We see they got lots of holes. And Trula with the buckets, and Janto with the planking. With the Arco dead on the cannon line, and really seems like Hostile's got this in control. They're actually now going into the lead. Let me fix the audio thing here.
Okay.
Arrivo? Okay.
Wait, I guess we gotta go check it out from Hostile again because Hostile has a lot of water themselves. Psycho's Wrath holding map table. Little help from everybody, really. Bring it down. Give him a chance to start planking up some holes. And he's actually gonna start with the middle holes. Doesn't go all the way to the front of the boat. But that calls while Psychos is doing this, Pana has no choice. He's gotta hold the map table and lots of water. He does it though.
And Baffle just completely recovered. So they're
Oh,
all
and
three in
Border.
cannons. They just sent Fede
Yeah.
is trying to afford. We don't have his POV though from Baffle's crew that side.
No, we don't, but
So
we
we'll
can go
have
back to
to-
Hostel and see how they deal with it. See if he catches ladder.
Les verts qui ont totalement ignoré tout le monde. Ils finissent sur dessus. Ah, y'a quelqu'un.
Ok, scuttle.
Oh, they let it go. They let it go.
Oh.
And Red Sea Enthusiasts in the mix here. I think they were actually shooting at them.
They might have spotted that they were in the sandwich and decided. I mean, they can afford it. They're on 5k still with that scuttle. So
We got 6 minutes left in this match. So far, the Red Sea Enthusiasts seem to be in charge.
Stuka will nosedive. They're trying to avoid Void Corsairs. Yeah.
We raise mid here or?
No. Don't raise mid.
Okay,
Shoot right
okay.
side. We need to hit shots like this. Do we have any chains? I have 2 chains. I'm gonna use them.
I don't.
Just a huge focus right now for the Red Sea Enthusiasts to keep up the pressure. They spot Stuka. And Stuka actually kind of bouncing back very well after that sink. That being said, man, it can't feel too good to take a broadside like this. Hit markers and front mats down for Stuka. Red Sea Enthusiast putting on a show right now. Stuka has no choice but to turn out of it. Mitigate as much damage as they can.
I need to get on that before anyone else.
yeah, they're still getting shot at in by behind.
Drop mid all the
Alexei is out of the ship. That's also a big problem there. I know Flame Lamb just took the helm. They're trying to run away from that and to third party the fight on Void Corsairs, I think.
Yeah, we'll see.
Looks
Five.
like kind of a slow start for Void Corsairs. I mean, they're usually very strong, but
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, they had a nice third party, but they slowed down a lot since
yeah, but
then.
now they're turning onto Stuka now. They just transitioned on Stuka. We have a fight Stuka against Void Corsairs.
Yeah. We'll see who gets the better of it. It's a very important one. The battle for third place is on, and well, even second, really. Red Sea Enthusiasts have built themselves a pretty good cushion for first place with 4 minutes to go. However, you know, one little spree with quad cannon, the DPS just goes through the roof and really anything can happen. We've seen some crazy things before. Let's go check it out from Void Corsairs perspective. Putting the pressure onto Stuka. They're gonna need this. They gotta keep up the pressure. There's a lot of outgoing cannon fire from Void Corsairs, not a lot incoming from Stuka. There it is, Stuka now returning fire. I think that's at least 2 on cannons for Stuka.
Looks like 2 on cannon, yeah, and nobody on cannons yet for Void Corsairs, but they look really
Red
good downstairs.
They're
good spot
they're
there.
on the edge of red right now. They have to be very careful. Stuka not really in danger of that because they're completely raised all their sails. Taiji's
Look at
down.
that, Void Corsairs has no choice but to run into the broadside of Stuka.
Yeah.
That can be huge, Stuka.
Yeah, no, Stuka's
They're
gonna punish
losing
this.
middle map.
And chain too. Look at that. Oh man, that is
Front
a tough
and
one.
mast, I think goes down. Oh, Taiji. Oh well, no.
Yeah.
Well, the helm is out.
I mean, Stuka's the kind of team that will certainly punish you if you do something like this. And right now, it'll be it might be a full demast for Void Corsairs here. We'll see. Over 10,000 points already for the Red Sea Enthusiasts.
Yeah, I mean they're doing great. Looks like Deathnail is going for the board on Stuka.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah. He's swimming over.
Oh, Deathnail goes for a board. Okay. He's
Well,
shooting
no.
them from the water.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah,
he's just
no, I
going.
think
He's gonna take the mermaid.
Getting a few shots, being very. No, wait.
Oh, he's going. No, he's still going. Throwing the fire.
No, he was just throwing the fire just to annoy them, to get them off the
okay.
cannons.
Devi cercare di fare abbastanza punti da...
Fisso.
Secondo piano.
Meanwhile,
Fisso, raga.
That went very good for Stuka that took the
Yeah.
second spot when they were like almost last.
No, that is huge. That is really,
Oh,
really
it
huge.
looks really bad on Voiko says. I could hear the planks cracking.
They still got 2 on cannons though, so they must be
They still
perma
have
bucket.
2 on cannons. So yeah, there must be the deck and must be perma bucketing. Oh, they got 1 kill.
Oh, kill. Yep.
NAL just
On
got 1
Stuka.
kill. That could be huge.
Oh, middle deck
Oh,
though.
second deck. Ooh.
Ooh, Taiji's dead. Dead Nell on the permas.
If they take a few more points, they can get to 4th. That could be huge.
Yeah, you don't want to get 5th. That really
But at the
stings.
same time, Hostile is taking up points. Not much, but a few points. And that could be enough to keep the 4th position. Oh, and it's so close.
Let's check it out though. Red Sea Enthusiast.
Oh, they went down, but Corsair's is gone.
Oh, yeah, no.
Get some big points on left side. For how long can you stay in the
Red Sea Enthusiast on
Man,
almost.
this is kind of cool, not gonna lie, to watch the
anchored.
Red Sea
Green's
Enthusiast
anchored.
in the Red Sea to close out the game.
We will just
Just holding the
Yeah,
name.
put them
It
on.
just, yeah, it just makes sense. They're right next to Bafos. Wonder if Hostile has enough time to push for 3rd.
I would say not, because it's been 1 minute for a while, and
I killed the guy sniping you.
Nice.
it's
GG's gone
mostly like in
GG's
the
back.
last seconds.
GG.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there it is.
GG.
Red Sea Enthusiast picks up game,
Yeah, Stuka.
game 5, the first game of the Pro Division here in week 2 of League play. Stuka comes in 2nd, Bafos 3rd, Hostile in 4th place, and Void Corsairs comes in 5th. We'll be back in a few moments with game 6, but before then, let's go check out the standings after this first game in the Pro Division. Oh my goodness. And Paul is still looking at the food thing. He must be so hungry. I'll tell you what, dude, they're getting fed right now with those points they're farming.
I can just imagine Paul behind his screen, like, with some, like, with his tongue out, be like, because he's getting me hungry. I can tell you, like.
Dude, I don't know how he's doing that. That's all. You know what? Maybe he's trying to trick his brain. It's like, hey, you know what? How many emotions can I feel? And he's like, well, I could feel nervous, I could feel stress, the pressure, but maybe I should just feel hungry instead. Boom! Turns on the food channel. Let's go. All right, now let's go check out the current situation after the first game in the Pro Division, week 2. Look at that, a little bit bigger gap now for the Red Sea Enthusiasts at the top with 37 points. And then we got Stuka 2nd, Hostile 3rd, Void Corsairs in 4th, and Bafos Crew 5th. 3 more games to go, and we'll be starting this next game on board with the Red Sea Enthusiasts. So there it is. Hill's Shock asking who's on top right now, and that is Red Sea Enthusiasts currently on top. So I'll take a look here. Colors are being assigned. Oh, that is... Let's see something here real quick. There we go. Yeah, colors are being assigned. DeMarco telling us the game is underway. Let's go with the Red Sea Enthusiasts. Man. And now Paul is looking at desserts. Strawberries.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill that guy.
Yeah, let's go here. Let's show you what Paul is up to. His secret. The secret of the Red Sea Enthusiasts.
Stuka came to 3rd.
It's like,
Then we came to 3rd.
And
they have to let it go.
Isn't that delicious? Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
I will see Paul swap back over. Let's pause on that. Binge cooking, he says.
Oh my god.
Oh,
just switching
man.
from ship fight to that.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, I love you, Paul. I really love you.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Time to do some work.
You're still.
Middle spawn again.
You're a naked. You're naked and white.
His teammates are pointing out Jailer. No clothes. They got to see what what he really looks like underneath.
Drop front sail.
Oh man. Hostile landing the first cannons of the game.
Yeah, we'll do the same thing as last game, but this time we'll have to angle sails as well. By the way, keep shooting them. Keep shooting them. Keep shooting them. Because hostile is gonna get ready for us here. We'll have to zoom. Actually, they're not getting. We're lucky. They're going away from us. They know they're going away. We take over the broad with Stuka. Mina lowers.
Yep.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh man, Paul gets taken out. Stuka firing back. Let's go check it out from them. They got an angle, and now here comes the quad cannon. And they're going for the lower front holes as well. That is brutal. Oh, now chain shot. Oh man, barely misses the front mast. Main mast goes down. And it's just this perfect orbit right now for the quad cannon. Maximum DPS. And even specials going out as well. Unfortunately for them, they've also lost their main mast. And now, upon returning to the wheel, they spot, looks like Hostile coming in on them. Let's go quickly to Hostile and see what's going on. I mean, they're focusing right now on Bafo's crew. I'm not sure if they're paying attention that Stuka is right in front of them right now. Here, cannons. Oh, there it is. Stuka coming right across the bow. Oh, but that actually benefits Hostile. Stuka. Oh, what? Interesting. Stuka's going all the way around to the other side of Bafos. Are they going to harpoon? What's happening? It's a little bit weird of a maneuver, but they are doing that. They go straight past Hostile to the other side of Bafos. And now Bafos in a sandwich. Beautiful maneuvering there. And another chain shot. Looking to put Bafos in a real pickle. Hostile on fire. And now I predict here we might see a full left turn and full 180 to turn back on Bafos. We'll see if they do that or if they actually go on to the parallel with Hostile.
Looks like they take the parallel with Hostile.
Oh wow. So yeah, that is interesting. It's almost like they knew that Bafos was gonna scuttle.
They knew that Bafos would sink.
That's pretty crazy. See hit markers. We're on the other side. Let's go check it out from Hostile now on this parallel. Pana and Yuns doing the best they can right now on the cannon line. I'll see if I can actually include Durano. I think Durano's streaming too.
Yeah, I think he is, but I don't know why it's never working.
Yeah, we always have to do it like in a weird way to include him.
I heard like Pana calling out for Yuns to bail to get on buckets, but he dropped the cannons and got instant bump. That was very bad luck.
Brutal.
Yeah, luck is not on his side. Stuka taking a lot of good shots on Hostile right now.
Oh,
like
dude, I know why. I know why Durano wasn't showing up. He had a streaming exemption applied on his on his thing here. I took it off. We might see this thing spring to life here and bring us the Durano perspective any moment. Let's go quickly back to Stuka. Hopefully it kind of updates in a few moments.
That actually worked.
It did?
Very strong technician.
Oh, there we go. Let's go. The Rano
From the
in the action. Let's do it. Yeah, I was trying to. Honestly, I should have checked that out way sooner, man. I kept doing it the hard way, doing like manually figure out like put him in. But yeah, there it is. So we get all 4 perspectives from hostile.
Yeah. Yeah, we have them.
But let's go back to Stuka. Currently in the lead. And it's a good situation. Every time I see it, I gotta compliment the helm. Every time you get an angle on the other 4 ships, that means you're on the outside, playing it safe game. They gotta see ships coming into them as well, though. Raising sail, they spot Void Corsairs, and they're gonna get ready for quad cannon, maybe. Here we go. 3 on cannons. Alexei cranking that wheel. The moment he gets a good rotation. Oh, and they're dropping sail there, Void Corsairs. Yeah, Alexei's gonna quad cannon in any moment now. There it is. First eye of reaching. Oh wow, you see, now that's one of the mistakes I make. I go for the cannonballs first. Looking to stay on the crank the wheel. Let's go over the Void Corsairs. We'll see. Oh, they're creaking. I hear it. Oh, and backsplash. Man. Raising sail, trying hard. Now the question is, okay, so Death Knell on cannon, that's good. Taiji's on cannon as well. We know there's a lot of bucketing going on. We go over to Stuka. They got 2 on cannons. Actually, well, it could be potentially 3. Oh wow, that's deadly. Double kill. Spyglass Cat and Flame Lamp go down. Void Corsairs is gaining back the momentum of this fight. And it's a much needed thing here because the pressure is on. They're letting it be clear that they're not going to be messed around with. Red Sea Enthusiast goes down.
They just got old, yeah. Doesn't look like it's the game. Like 0 points. Tough one.
Absolutely, there it is. Taiji's on helm for a moment. They spot Bafo's crew coming. A battle between 2 Italian teams. Who's gonna get shots first? Void is almost fully repaired. And there it is. Shots start coming in. Both teams hitting. Here comes a blunder bomb from Void Corsairs. Some hit markers as well. Let's quickly take a look at Bafo's. Catch it from their side, how it's looking on the receiving end. Man, Janto just couldn't even get on the cannon. Gets knocked off several times. Back on. Hasn't. Super weak though. Has to be finished eating the coconut. That goes straight to the buckets. Centrula trying the best he can on the cannon line, but man, he goes straight down. I mean, Void Corsairs, oh man, and Janto as well. That's crazy. Void Corsairs are not messing around. And here comes the firebomb as well. This is the power play. Time to farm, farm, farm. And they're very close to finishing the last of the repairs. They're also aware of the Red Sea. Now, last time they dealt with Red Sea, they kind of turned into the Stuka broadside. That was tough. We'll see how they deal with Red Sea this time around. He's gonna commit to the left turn and hopefully crank behind Bafos. Oh man, but chain shot coming out.
Faremo ancora un po' a destra.
Giura centrale, il volo. Giura centrale, il volo.
Faccio io.
Dovete sparare alla ciurma che sta arrivando alla nostra sinistra. Pronti i cannoni. Dobbiamo essere almeno in 3 alien.
Man, I wonder which team that is they're shooting at. I can't quite tell yet. Weird
that's
colors.
tough.
Yeah, let's see this. Yeah, I still can't. Even full screen. I mean, it might be hostile, but
I know it's not.
it's hostile. It's hostile. That's hostile.
Yeah, it's hostile. It looks like yellow. So that looks like hostile.
So actually, really nice maneuvering. Much better to get out of the Red Sea. Now let's go back over to Stuka and see what they're doing to hold the lead. Alexi got knocked off in the water. Flame Lamb now on the helm. Red Sea Enthusiast trying to stay on him, on him. Alexi swimming for the merm. Finally gets it, and now sniping from the water. For Stuka, they know the speed is so important. That's what they're putting in, and yeah, that's a scary sight. To have Red Sea Enthusiasts come at you with all their sails down, and you have broken masts. They spot Void Corsairs coming, and now this is a real danger of a sandwich. Oh, especially with Void racing sails like they are. I would be very surprised.
To
Say
hello to Stuka here.
Yeah. Oh, but look at that. Void has to. They have baffles on the other side as well. Oh man, this is. Stuka might actually catch a little break. No, they won't. Oh no, yeah, they will, because hostile sunk. Oh man, that changes everything. Little things like that can make or break it. You know, hostile sunk. Baffos swap.
Look at that. 2 cannons on Stuka. They're really holding that very well.
That is crazy. And Void. Let's go back over to Void. Void now circling Baffos.
Adesso dobbiamo farmare, dobbiamo fare solo questo.
But whoa,
they've gone down.
Stuka is still holding. Oh, Stuka is no. That's Baffos. Baffos went down.
Yeah,
but I'm surprised Stuka actually survived that.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm surprised by? It's the Red Sea Enthusiasts. It seems like they've been chasing the whole game, just point starvation to the max. It's been really weird for them.
I mean, they were like dominating the pro lobby for quite a long time. And then that game is so weird. I mean,
yeah,
it doesn't look. Maybe it's just a bad game. It happens sometimes. Like
it's weird. Yeah, it's a little bit weird to have a game like this. They just spent the time chasing, and now they got to deal with Baffos, who just respawn, and Baffos is gonna shoot already before they even raise their anchor. They're just already on cannon, trying to attack the Red Sea Enthusiasts. And there goes the chain shots, specials. Every single one of these teams so talented.
Oh! Stuka just anchor turned, which surprised a lot Void Corsairs, but...
Oh.
But the problem is, it wasn't that good, because...
Well, they have... I think Hostile... Oh no, who is that? Void?
So
Void
Hostile
Corsairs.
is shooting on Void Corsairs, and Void Corsairs is shooting on Stuka.
Yeah, no, that
it's kind of a...
that anchor turn put them right into the broadside of the Void Corsairs. Yeah. It is weird.
Maybe
oh man, but you know what? You know how they make up for it? They make up for it like that. They took a kill on Death Knell, man. Anti-EGs. Oh man. That is crazy.
Just
so
don't give those guys a chance, because they'll take it. That's
yeah,
for sure.
and then you know what? They get put in a sandwich. Wow, Alexi's not even shooting at Void. They're shooting over onto the other side. That's crazy. They're trying to farm points, but at the same time, man, they realize there's a lot of threat. Look at that, 4 ships. Red Sea Enthusiast still in the 5th. Oh, here comes a board. Board attempt. In the air. Spyglass. Oh, very close. Very, very close here in the last minute of the game. Will he get on board Hostile? Yep, he's on the ladder. And now he's got a chance to pick up a kill on Pana. He does, dropping anchor. And now looks to pick up a kill on Durano. Doesn't quite get him, but he gets him off the cannon. And just like that, Stuka secures victory here in game 6, the second game of the Pro Division. Void Corsair second, Bafos third, Hostile fourth, Red Sea Enthusiast fifth.
That is really good for Void Corsairs. I could hear they were really happy about it. You know why? Because they just got third. So for now, they're out of the round of fate. Just for now. But that's a really good news for them. They just got the third spot, and that's what you want in Pro Division.
Yep, let's check this out. The standings. Yeah, exactly. You want to be top 3. That is the goal at the end of league play. You want to be top 3. So let's check this out here. Current situation is as follows. We've got Stuka now in the lead, 42 points. Red Sea Enthusiast in second. Void Corsairs in third. And yes, what you were saying, that means those are the top 3. Hostile in 4th place, 27 points. It's not that big of a lead for Void Corsairs, so they have to keep it up. They have to watch out for Hostile. And then Bafos with 19 points. 2 more games remain here in the Pro Division, and we'll keep an eye on with Stuka as we get ready to start game number 7.
It looks like Stuka I thought that Red's Enthusiast had a very good lead, but look at that, one game, and that's all it takes. So Stuka takes the first spot in that Pro Division.
Yeah, I mean that was intense, and they did some really weird stuff. Especially at the end there, the 2 kills they picked up on Void after they anchored. I mean, that was literally the only way I think they could have turned it around like that, because they were nosediving into the Void Corsair broadside.
That was like 6 cannonballs, 2 kills. All right, Cat. Sure. Why not? Really accurate, guys.
And they haven't even brought out the vodka and the shawarma yet, you know.
Yeah.
Man. So 2 more games to go. Yeah, the Pro Division this season is just absolutely insane, man. Every single one of these teams, you make one mistake, you lose your focus for 5 seconds. Well, not even 5 seconds, 1 second. You lose your focus for 1 second, and all of a sudden you're getting punished hardcore. It's like, I look at this game, I'm like, what am I watching? Is this Sea of Thieves or is this League of Legends? Where like you start, the wrong way. You have to pay for your mistake for the next 30 minutes. Almost feels like that with the way these teams play. But here we go.
This team just ready to punish.
Game 7 starting. Let's go on board with Stuka. Here we go.
Боковой ветер.
Did you see what kind of spawn they had? Well, I think that it's a middle side spawn. Yeah, middle side spawn. And Stuka going for the inside. Cutting inside here.
Они, видишь, они уже стоят просто на месте.
Жестко. 5 секунд, левый борт.
Oh man, lots of incoming fire, but Stuka knows during this maneuver to cut inside, the danger is in getting demasted, and I think it is the Red Sea Enthusiasts. Hold on. Yeah, Red Sea Enthusiasts are the ones trying to punish, so I think Red Sea Enthusiasts are getting the middle spawn, trying super hard to punish Stuka. This is similar to what they did in game 5, the first game of the pro lobby. They had good results.
Oh, that's...
Void Corsair's down. Well, it's fine though. It's the first minute of the game.
Exactly.
They just grab the specials. And grab the specials and then come back with double the specials. Red Sea Enthusiast starting off in a much better way.
I got knocked off my repairs. They're overturning. We're also overshooting by a mile.
I'm hitting.
We need to hit these shots. I have to fix the wheel here.
Oh, that is Stuka. Yeah. Let's go back over. So Stuka really, like, even though the Red Sea Enthusiasts were kind of trying to punish them as they cut inside, Stuka has now managed to get this thing into just a straight up orbiting broadside and trying hard to get the advantage here. So interesting to see. 2 controller players, 2 PC players, or I guess mouse and keyboard players.
Yeah. I don't even know if they're not on Xbox, just using some mouse and I would doubt it, but...
Man, but the Red Sea Enthusiasts are actually getting the better angle right now.
They're back on top, finally.
Back on top. Baf was in 3rd so far, Hostile 4th, and Void Corsair's 5th.
Not coming to us.
Oh,
oh, Stuka sucked. Mino got killed.
Yeah, it's Void Corsairs. We will recover, then we will turn back.
Let's quickly go over to Hostile, see how they're doing.
Oh.
Let me fix the audio situation. Hostile climbs into 3rd and close to overpassing Bafos into 2nd. Overtaking him.
They have a good orbiting broadside on Void Corsairs, and they're definitely taking the most out of this fight for now.
Yeah, I mean, for Hostile, if they want to climb their way back up into the top 3, it really makes sense to go and focus focus Void Corsairs. Yeah.
That's micro, well, not even micro, it's just logical targeting there.
Taking so many points. Let's go check it out from the Void Corsair perspective. You see that NAL on fire. A fire situation is actually, it's kind of getting a little bit out of hand.
It looks like Hostile was tunnel visioning, because I saw a few cannonballs coming from their right side. So they might have been third-partied by... they got third-partied.
Who?
Hostile and Void Corsairs, and now Void Corsairs and wait, which? Stuka are taking the broadside in parallel, and Hostile is left without any target. They're just bomb shots right now.
Still, it's a very close game.
Oh, never mind, actually they have a new fight. Very good transitioning.
Yeah, no, let's go back over to Hostile. Oh yeah, Spot. Oh, Psycho's Rat got knocked off the ship.
Yeah, he did, and Void Corsairs just using the specials right now.
Oh, border from Bafos.
Border coming right side. He's on.
Yeah, they killed him. But Bafos has a chance to wrap around him. Here comes the chain shots. Will the angle close? Yeah, the angle closes. They have no choice to transition.
Arrivo. Non so se ci hanno fatto buchi sotto.
Oh, sadly missing those blander bombs.
Sta laggando troppo.
Oh, calling for the anchor.
Oh.
What happened with Stuka?
They third-partied the fight again.
Oh,
really playing.
They got shots on Hostile. Yeah, they got shots on Hostile right now. Oh, they got a lot of stuff. They're gonna have to turn out of this because they're about to crash into the island and wheels broken.
Я, по-моему, отвернулась прям. Уже?
Да. Еще. Подчерпать один человек.
Иду. Давай, индикатор.
It's complicated for both teams right now.
Все, хорош, хорош. Левый бок.
Is that Bafos coming in? Yeah, no.
Yeah, it looks like Vodko says coming in.
Все, уходи, забирай, уходи.
Let's see. Is it? Oh, I think that closer ship was Bafos.
Are you sure?
Sì, ce l'abbiamo a destra, raga.
Yeah. They're coming up right behind Hostel.
Ooh.
Leaving themselves exposed to Stuka.
Yeah,
Fede goes for a board.
Hostel is a
perso anche
sandwich
davanti.
right now.
Sì, sinistra prua.
Fede goes.
That's yeah. Okay. The Hostel is managing it very well. I mean, they are holding it the first spot here. Kind of.
Oh, Fede is on. And he already dropped anchor. He's dead though.
Oh.
Hostile anchored, and now they got Pana on buckets. Psycho's repairing the holes. Oh, no, they're letting it go. That's it.
Yeah.
Now
That's way too much here.
Now Red Sea Enthusiast on top.
Did you make it or?
Left. Can you put me a bit left? Stop.
Here comes Stuka. Red Sea Enthusiasts end up getting the first shots.
We have to work with these shots. We have sandbars, so many of those. Good thing is raising sail, that's what I need.
And this is really amazing. The Red Sea Enthusiasts going as close as they possibly can to Devil's Ridge. And they still... Oh, there it is. I was wondering...
Oh, they're cutting into us.
Oh, wow.
Lowers.
Is Stuka going for the ram?
Yeah.
Wait, I want to see that.
What is this? Oh no, okay, look, so they had dead players and Alexei was off the boat. That makes more sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say Stuka is not the type to just go for the ram.
And they got boarded. Mino, oh man. Flame Lamp trying to defend the ship. Let's go back over to the Red Sea.
Oh my god, I saved. I'm here.
You can see Mino actually got knocked off into the water. And Void climbs into second. Let's go see how they're doing that. Shooting at Hostile, long range.
Ci sono i gialli che stanno arrivando, li vedi a destra?
Sì, li vedo. Però ci sono anche i blu, vedi i blu?
Sì.
I blu vengono per noi.
Aspetta, ah sì, eccoli sì. Ok.
Tante cannoni di destra, raga.
Blue,
let's go. Ce l'abbiamo.
Go back to Red Sea Enthusiasts.
I'm not getting a mermaid.
I'm dead. I need to revive.
Wow, Mino has been in the water for a long time.
Oh my god, we're sailing into another bro.
Oh, there it
is.
Fish.
Like spinking in the water.
I'm coming to it, like 10 seconds and I'll have it.
We only have backmast. Wheels completely broken. We're getting shot by 2 ships.
I'm with you.
That is less than ideal.
Okay, nice.
Okay, I'm finally taking my merm now.
If they kill our backmast, we will
Man,
have to scuttle.
Void Corsairs are putting it on right now, man. The Red Sea Enthusiasts have a lot of pressure. Void now takes the lead.
Oh, Void on fire. Oh, but
Full
Mino
DMS.
hitting pretty good shots
Oh
there.
man, Tai just goes down.
Mino, beast, yeah. Mino is just doing very good on the cannons right now.
But there's also a player
Oh,
dead on the Red Sea Enthusiast.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really tight one. It's Paul the Topper who's dead on the Red Sea Enthusiast. Crow is just holding the second deck right now.
So check it out though, Bafo's on the other side. They're turning on Void. Bafo's crew opens up. And now goes back to the Red Sea enthusiasts.
Io ho sparato sotto.
And look how drastically things change. 4 minutes left. Stuka currently in 5th. And everyone else so close in that race for the top. Bafos is just really, it's going all out here. Santrula goes down.
Morto io.
Gianto with the blunder bomb.
Ma perché il fuoco su una nave ferma?
Oh man.
Gli dà fastidio, giusto?
Ah, certo, il timone su una nave ferma.
Sotto qualcuno c'è andato?
Tirateli laggiù, tirateli laggiù.
I wonder what the Red Sea enthusiasts are thinking though, because they've been getting farmed pretty hard right now. Oh.
I was getting on cannons, my bad.
And that's 3 minutes. Yeah, they've gone down. They've gone down. Stuka in an isolated battle.
Look at that hostile made a comeback, and they're on 8 hit points right now.
They're doing it with the 1v1 with Stuka right now. And cutting behind them. Yeah, this is looking to be pretty much a disaster. Maybe a double board. Oh, here we go. In the water, Spyglass. They know if they don't go for this board here, it's the start of the infinite angle. And at the same time, Hostile must know there are borders coming. Like, I'd be very surprised if he even makes it up the ladder. He did though. Oh, and he goes straight to Pana. Peg Leg Award winner. And now working on this next one. Trying to secure the anchor. Oh man. They're still catching it. There it is. He secures it. That's 2 kills. Working on the next. Finally goes down. And that changes things dramatically. It's 2 minutes left. And Stuka has a chance. But look at that. Oh man. That being said, you know, Hostile's fighting very well with just 2 people. Fighting very well.
Still fighting back, man. Still getting some good shots.
Pana's back. Last minute of the game. And Stuka actually managed to climb into 4th. Void Corsairs in 2nd and maybe even going for the 1st. Huge play on the Red Sea enthusiasts. Void Corsairs in the last minute of the game. They are feeling the momentum go their way. And now they're thinking of the anchor just to get an angle, to keep angle on the Red Sea enthusiasts. It's the last moments of the game. They just need a few more shots. Oh, just like that, they get the sink. And they're anchored. Will Bafos pick up a few shots here and there? Or will Void Corsairs? Well, Bafos is coming in on them, but it's just a matter of a few seconds.
2 seconds, let's go guys, you can do it.
Hey, Void Corsairs with a victory here. That will be absolutely huge for them. Bafos in 2nd, Hostile 3rd, Stuka in 4th, and finally Red Sea Enthusiast in 5th place. Absolutely insane. Mandala in the chat says the Void is coming. Real Red Potato says, give me those points. Woo. Let's go check out the standings. We got one more game to go in the Pro Division. Let's figure this out. I mean, that's gonna shake things up for sure. It's exciting to see that when things are so evenly matched that every single game like leads to dramatic shifts in the standings.
But all Void Corsairs is catching up on Red Sea Enthusiast and Stuka. And Bafos actually can come back too in terms of points. So.
Alright, here we go. Let me show you guys what we got. There it is. So Stuka is actually still holding on to first place. Red Sea Enthusiast in second. Void Corsairs in third, and they built themselves a 6-point little cushion there. We got Hostile in fourth with 32 points, and Bafos Crew fifth with 26 points. One more game to go in the Pro Division. Oh snap! Payray and Chad racking up the points, and actually, I think we're gonna do VIP at 500k. I think that's what we're gonna do. So I don't know who's close. Who's close?
Payray.
How many points does Payray have?
I'm pretty sure he's on 500k.
He has the 500k already.
I would say so. Payray, come on, tell me you got those. 340 now. 340k. Okay, he's a bit far, but he's the closest one. There is no doubt in that.
We'll see. Right, we'll start game 8 on board with Void Corsairs. What a night they're having. So far, it's extremely close. I mean, this is one of the closest sets we've ever seen. Going into this game, let me show you guys the set points here so far. Let's go with Void Corsairs, and you'll see it right away how close this is.
Games are starting very soon. They are starting right now, yeah.
Yo, check this out. So Stuka is actually leading the set, 19 points. Void Corsairs in second with 18 points. Bafos in third with 17 points. Like that right there. Top 3 with 1 point difference each. That's some close set right there. I mean, that it really is. That is crazy. We'll see what happens.
Oh, looks like Bafos cuddled. Early game.
Yep. They'll get double the specials. And we see people claiming those drops. The drum show off emotes. Let's go.
Claim them, boys. Claim them.
Drops right here in the NAL. So not only do you get to enjoy the competition here in League Play Week 2, but also claim some sweet stuff for the in-game.
Se ne vanno velocissimi loro. Occhio che ci tagliano.
I wonder what the Red Sea Enthusiasts are up to. They're going with all their sails. Let's go over to them.
Restaurant.
Now racing.
Stop and shoot. Stop and shoot. Stop and shoot. It's fine. It's fine. Just shoot now. I race back halfway so it's safe.
They missed the blunder bomb.
They're using all their specials on us. Hello, can my cannon fire? I'm gonna die.
Oh man, Paul gets taken out by a cannonball.
Reviving.
And that's Stuka right next to them, getting bounced around. Mino gets knocked off the ship. He regrabs.
But I'm 1 HP. We have fire on the balcony.
We need to drop all sails here. Stuka is gonna shoot our back here, and if the demons are...
Let's see here. So already Jailer looking to like turn out of it, trying to avoid getting demasted.
Надо поднять средний быстро.
Помогаю.
Вообще нам нужно разворачиваться как-то. Надо, наверное, полить.
And now just taking the moment to recover a little bit. Let's go over to Void Corsairs, involved in a fight with the Red Sea Enthusiasts. They got all 4 on cannons. Man. Void Corsairs making Sea of Thieves Italy proud. And I think also making their coach very proud, Red Potato.
Oh yeah, Red must be smiling behind his screen right now, watching the games. Especially since they took the 3rd spot in the leaderboard and they are close to getting the 2nd one if they keep going that way.
Yep. And huge shout out to the mods. The mods just took care of a little misbehaving guy. Yeah.
Penso sia là. No, ok, niente.
Subito davanti a noi un quarto di quadro diagonale.
Sulla davanti.
Oh snap, man! They're just going on this. The Red Sea enthusiast not lighting up. It's very close. Let's go back to them, the Red Sea enthusiast, and see. Crow is almost finished with the holes.
Stuka's coming, we will soon drop sails by the way. Stuka's going to come on us.
Bunny hopping very well through the water.
We will go slightly into Red Sea, Paul. Crow.
Bafos goes down. Wait, that's the second one. Second sink.
Second one, yeah. Second time.
Yeah, that's
maybe
brutal.
they had a respawn to, I don't know.
11.
So quiet. Do I raise mid or no?
But 11 minutes to go. It's starting to be critical to not have points at this point.
Man, but dude, they're tied, man. Void and Red Sea. Each.
Oh, yeah, Void trying to sneak behind Red Sea Enthusiast, and Stuka is in front of. Yeah, I think Red Sea Enthusiast just got
sandwich.
Sandwich here. That's
and Stuka actually rammed a rock just so they would stay in it, not go past.
Not play.
Oh, that's crazy. What the heck? What are the Red Sea?
Right here.
Red Sea Enthusiast
Taking
gonna.
For now, keep the pressure on them.
Oh yeah, no.
I'll change the crowd. Oh yeah, Stuka.
They had to
Stuka
go
is a bit in
around.
trouble.
They had to go around. Stuka had to go around. Yeah. They tried something cheeky, but it didn't work.
Yeah, yeah. I mean they're trying that, so that's what. That's a good thing already.
Oh, now they gotta deal with Red Sea. Let's go back to Void. On top right now, just maneuvering. We know the Red Sea is close by on the other side of the rock. Hostile is coming up behind Void. Here comes the harpoon. Perhaps we should go on over to Hostile then and see if they can actually make this count.
Let's go.
Frustrating
Will
to
they
be
take
chasing.
Oh yeah, and you know that when you're chasing, you just are losing.
Yep.
Canon de gauche. Vous l'aurez qu'un court instant. Non,
Oh man. Hostile trying to get in front of Void. But they have too much speed. So they only get a short little glancing broadside. Now they're gonna have to deal with the Red Sea enthusiasts. Got a lot of speed. And the Red Sea enthusiasts, I don't know if they're aware of this, but on the other side of the rock, Void can put them in a sandwich. Oh, and Stuka's coming. Oh man, everybody's just converging on these rocks.
Okay, let's go.
Those rocks looks like they got a magnet or something because everybody's running into them.
Everybody. Here comes Void Corsairs and Stuka.
No, si avvicina. Stanno paralleli. Ok.
Ti devo ricaricare.
Carico.
Tirate Blander, raga.
Abbiamo, che non ne ho. Al massimo usciamo se siamo in difficoltà.
Tiro un Blander col tiro.
Devi calcolare, ma adesso stiamo guadagnando noi.
Siamo a 8 minuti.
Arrivo, mi
Excellent so far. Void Corsairs doing very well. They
just like, oh wow, just doing great.
But they have to watch out. Now they're losing another mast, and that's Stuka they're dealing with. Stuka will send borders if they have to. What an extremely close set. I don't understand what's happening to Bafos. Honestly, I have to go see because.
Okay, so actually, Richinator just sent me what happens. So two of their team can't play anymore because of the delays. So because
Oh.
we had a lot of delayed thoughts, so they got a replacement, but there are only 3 in the lobby right now. So Richinator told them just to sit on an island and to wait for the to not scuttle every time, like just sit on an island and don't play the game.
So this game doesn't
They just
count?
want to try.
Ma non hai
Yeah,
visto
they want to play it
perché
fair,
il fatto di
so
non
they don't want to
avere
wait. Okay,
piani di
wait.
riserva qualora succedano queste cose.
Wait.
Dato che non si sta giocando in
Is
LAN,
this
poi
is this game?
I'll give you.
Go over, talk
I'll
to
give
them,
you-
and come back. Yeah.
prevedere
Yeah, I will do so. I'm gonna
Okay.
get more info.
che avrà problemi di
Yeah,
connessione.
because this is weird. Clown Tactics in the house. Thank you so much for the subs. Really appreciate that.
Sì, sì, perché sei rimasto molto abbato probabilmente. Questo qua nel mezzo sta prendendo delle belle bordate su questa di destra. Quella a sinistra ancora no. Sta venendo qua sotto, ragazzi.
So now I guess the question is this game valid or not valid? Hagen finding out. We knew there was something weird with Bafos. You know, literally 0 points. They're just chilling on the island. So some difficult calls need to be made. And I guess the determining factor is whether or not Bafos reported their issues within the first 2 minutes of this match.
We cannot lose sales. We cannot lose sales.
Alright, so what's happening with Baffers? So there are only 3 players on their galleys right now.
Yeah.
But they don't want to play it, which is against the rules, because you cannot just not play the game, because you always need to play for the base placement even though you have
Yeah.
problems. So what Scorpio told them is that they need to play, because that's the rules. Like, you need to do your best all the time,
Yeah.
even if you don't have the conditions. So yeah, we'll see what happens there.
But this game is valid?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, from
Oh,
what he
okay.
told me that.
Oh wow, so interesting there. Okay, well, so far Red Sea Enthusiast very happy right now. 5 minutes left, 5,000 points. They got Stuka closing in though. Look at this, and it's kind of long range. Putting in the work.
Нам нужно желтый справа, да?
Да.
Нам нужно их топить нахуй. Опускаем передний. Подержать по ветру чуть-чуть. На сзади фиолетовый.
Опускать передний, да? По ветру?
Да.
По ветру
Держать по
поставил.
ветру. А можем замедлиться. Фул замедления, фул замедления. Картинка быть направо. Нельзя? Ладно, не важно.
Man, if Stuka ends up winning this one, they will finish week 2 on top. But we'll see here. They got to deal with Void Corsairs. And already pick up an early kill on Spyglass Cat. Let's go back over to Void. Death Knell and Taiji's Giant and Aliam. Unfortunately, we don't have perspectives for them, but you can see for a moment it was actually Quad Cannon. And 4 minutes left. Stuka in immense trouble as Void Corsairs gets ready to go all the way out, full DPS. The moment of truth comes here. Who's gonna pick up those kills? Oh, the blunder bomb, threatening to close the angle, but Deadnell was so quick already adjusting, and I don't think it will ultimately cost them too much. But there's another blunder bomb. They still have the angle. Oh,
Looks
wow.
like it.
And Stuka in trouble. Look at this. Oh, with backsplash and everything. Yeah, Stuka. Oh, wow. What, they brought it back. Oh, what the heck is going on?
Wow.
So what just happened? Dude? How did they do this? So I guess.
That's all there is.
So I guess if you win the NAL, you're just that's what you have to be able to do.
Yeah, I guess
don't know.
nothing you said it. Like, if you cannot do that, well, you're not good enough yet.
Dude, that is crazy. And they're getting boarded by Hostile. Man, let's quickly go check out. Oh, Yun's got taken out. But Stuka is under heavy attack.
Yeah, no, like Void Corsairs is just wrapping up points, getting to the first spot here. But Stuka is still holding on that second place. But the problem is Void Corsairs is gonna get third partied by Red Sea Enthusiast coming in on their right side with 2 sails down. Oh, 3 cells down, actually. They're going really fast. Stuka is starting to fire back at Void Corsairs. Red Team TS is now back in the fight, taking shots at Void Corsairs.
So, Yukanin in the chat says, is this game counted? And yes, it is. This one, apparently, this one will be counted, so...
If it's not reported in the 2 first minutes of the game, then the game counts.
Yep. That's how it is. That's how it is.
Both does look like they're trying to get the escape room here to kind of get the third party of the entire fight.
Can you do a hard
Hostile getting a few points out of Red Team Enthusiast.
But look at that Void in the first place right now. Jan's thinking about going for a board. He's thinking about it. Not going. Stuka in second. Man, Stuka, they're still going at it. They're still going at it. I'll tell you what, man. I think we might, if it ended like this, we might have to do 2 interviews instead of just 1. But now, so much. This is the last moments of the game. Quad cannon for Stuka. Will they farm enough to get the lead here? Oh man, now that's when they do this all the time. But no, Void is also shooting. Void is also shooting. Oh yeah, there you go. Thank you so much for the sub, Flame, Venom. Really appreciate it. But look at that. Void Corsairs pulled it off all the way. I think they were shooting over at the Red Sea Enthusiast. What a way to finish this one. They gotta be so thrilled, and we will definitely have them on for an interview. Void Corsairs.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Just rocket. They're really on fire.
Woo! Man, the Void is coming. Well, and I guess that should be a lesson to the teams that you should always play as if the game is counted. Bafos just wasn't doing that, you know. So it is what it is. Let's check out the standings and we'll figure out how we finish week 2 of League Play.
Yeah, I guess we did. That's...
Okay, so the situation is as follows. There it is. Stuka at the top right now with 52 points. Void Corsairs having a fantastic day. Second place with 47 points. Red Sea Enthusiast in third with 44. Hostile in fourth with 37 points. And finally, Bafos Crew in fifth place with 28 points. Ooh, Patata Rosa says, stay calm, the Void is here. Another $10 donation, so the prize pool grows even more. So let me actually go and add that up before I forget. So now the prize pool is $330. $330. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, let's bring in. So we'll have 2 interviews. We'll have interview with Void. I think they won the set tonight. They got the most points. We'll talk to them first, and then we'll talk to Stuka, who actually end up week 2 at the top of the pro standings. So let's check this out. Clown Tactics asking when the finals are. Let me tell you. So first of all, something to keep in mind. Well, let's go with EU. The EU Grand Finals are happening on June 6th, Sunday, June 6th, 6 p.m. Central European Summer Time. And for NA, it's gonna be the biggest day ever in competitive Sea of Thieves history. 2 major events on the same day. First, Sea of Champions earlier on in the day, and then 6 p.m. Eastern. So May 29, Saturday, May 29 at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, the NAL Grand Finals. NA prize pool sitting currently at $1,077 for NA. That's amazing. Wondering if we'll be able to break that record so far from season 3. But look at that. Clown Tactics says he can put 100 in for EU next week. Man, and that would be amazing because it gets us closer to tier 2, where we actually reward the top 3 teams. So first place would get 80% of the prize pool, second place gets 20%, and finally third place will get a non-cash prize to be announced. But now let's bring in the teams here. Let's start with Void Corsairs. See if we can bring them in. Void Corsairs. Alright, let's bring them in.
Let's go.
Poi vabbè, ovviamente ci saranno degli spawn che saranno stra...
Hello.
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 All right. We are being joined right now by the members of Void Corsairs. Oh, man. Today, you guys had one of the best performances that you've ever had in the NAL so far this season. It's got to feel good. I want to get your thoughts on today's games.
Well...
Well... anything to ask?
Okay, well, actually, okay, I'll ask another question. So here we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, for Giant, it's a big day for you. Stepping into a team like this, in the pro division, how do you feel knowing that you can come in and you can hang in with the best players?
I feel quite excited. Let's say that I thought to be not ready for this because I played Sea of Thieves for 4 months, but I feel so excited.
Wow, hold on, you've only been playing Sea of Thieves for 4 months?
Yeah.
Oh,
since the
man.
start of December.
Wow. Okay, watch out.
So well.
Rookie of the year.
Our little star.
Rookie of the year, Giant. My goodness, you made your whole team very proud. And that is huge. That is absolutely huge.
Yeah, we can definitely say that he's a prodigious guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I can say he is. Like, just 4 months and getting to that level, that's amazing.
Was there anything about today's matches that surprised you guys?
That surprised us? I don't think so. Surprised us, no.
Whew.
But we're pretty happy.
Nice. Well, you gotta be ready. Okay. I see what's going on. A lot of teams, they save those surprises for the finals. You know, the secret strats. So I guess that's my next question. Is there a secret strat that you guys are saving for the final?
Maybe.
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 It's a secret.
Oh,
Of course.
You never know.
Secret strats. Okay. All right. Well, actually, so another thing I want to tell you, we had a lot of supporters for Void Corsairs in the chat. We had Mandala, Red Potato, and many more. Edward Teach.
Yeah.
Any message to them?
We love
Ciao,
you guys.
ragazzi.
Ciao.
We love you all, guys.
Same old words as always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big day for the team. Void Corsairs, man, you guys, in my opinion, your team is actually one of the most scary teams in the NAL, and the reason why, I don't know exactly how you guys practice, but you guys are not really like giving these teams too much practice against your team, and yet and then you clash in official league days like today, and you just come out and you do things to them that they haven't seen. So like I guess credit to however it is that you're training, because that is I always find that people are most afraid of the things that they don't understand, and it's like there are two ways to go about it. You know, there are teams like in NA, like for example Sloop Deluxe, and they're saying like, you know what, no, we got to train and hit these teams, you know, practice against these teams on a regular basis and just know everything and practice, blah blah blah. That works both ways, right? Because then they also get analyzed by the other teams. The other approach is kind of like what you guys are doing, the more mysterious approach, and I guess it worked today. So congrats on that.
I gotta say, we have the best coach as well.
Okay. Yeah, tell me about your coach.
Well,
yeah, it's a weird guy, but we love him.
Yeah, he blushes a lot, that guy.
In my personal opinion, he's probably one of the best guys that I know in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one.
Absolutely.
I can definitely say that. Yeah, for his personality, his character, his way of doing things. He's a really good coach and a really good person.
Yeah, well, I couldn't agree more, man. Every time I introduce him, the one, the only, the La Papa Roja, you know.
Paparoja.
La Papa Roja. Now he's La Patata Rosa, you know. He goes by many names. Yeah. But no, I mean, when you say he's a great guy, I agree with you. I mean, literally, I have no problem saying it. You know, one of my best friends, easily, you know. Yeah. The Red Potato. He's actually not even just as a friend, but you know, now we get to sit here and enjoy EU NAL. Well, guess what, guys? In the past, it was only NAL. The people who founded EU side of the NAL was Red Potato and Clusho. So I guess you know the history matters. History matters. We gotta pay our respects. And not just that, but the line that we say in the NAL all the time about, you know, welcome to the Notorious Arena League, home of the best crews on the seas. You know, that actually came. It was something that we did together, but it came really from him. I wonder if he's around. I feel like we have to finish this interview with the team. Oh yeah, the original line. Hold on, let's bring in Coach Potato. Here we go. Let's see.
Yay!
Let's see if we can bring him in. Oh, there he is, the one and only Red Potato.
Hello, Alessandro Del Piero.
Yes. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Notorious Arena League, home of the best crews on the seas.
Oh yeah! That was the original. That was the original.
Yeah. I'm only gonna say congratulations, guys. Void, for the fight that you put in, and you've really showed that you had a really strong mentality. And as long as you're saying that you're learning in training and all that kind of stuff, I want to say that I'm learning also from you. Not just as to become a better player, but also a better person. So thank you, guys.
Thank you.
There you have it, man. Void Corsairs. Today you guys did really amazing, and I think just carry on those good energies, but don't take this for granted. I'm telling you, the teams that win the NAL are the teams that want it the most. That means you gotta put in the work.
Yeah.
This is just the beginning.
Yeah, it's just the beginning.
All right, there you heard it, guys. Okay, we look forward to seeing you guys next week. You're one step closer to the grand finals. I think somebody's... Are you clipping your nails, Taiji? Is that what's happening?
My nails? What? Oh, you mean this sound?
Yeah.
Oh no, just opening and closing a USB key.
Oh, okay. I'm happy that it wasn't just that you're like with the nail clipper going click click click.
No. I don't like clicking my.
I had to ask.
Oh no. I don't like doing that.
All right. Well, much love, guys. We'll see you back next week.
See ya.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya, guys.
Peace. There you have it, Void Corsairs. They had a huge day today. I think we'll only have one person of Stuka to talk to. It's the one, the only Dictator Z North. So we'll see. Let's bring him in here real quick.
Hey, Dictator, are you there?
Hello, guys.
Hey. Wow. Well, guys, or well, I guess Dictator Z North. Man, you must have been delivering a lot of coffee today because your team showed up. You guys overcame a lot of adversity. Even sometimes there was one broadside. You guys were pretty much going straight into Void Corsairs, and the first few cannonballs, boom, it was cannon line kills. We saw you guys close to sinking so many times as well, but you guys were able to bring back with the buckets, showing what NAL champions are made of. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on the games. You guys finished week 2 of League Play at the top of the table.
Yes, we have 15 points ahead, and we really in good state about it. And we much love you guys and all other teams.
It was, I mean, this pro division, there are no easy teams in there. Everybody is so good. Everything gets punished to the max. I want to ask you something. So I think it was about a month ago, I asked your team about like the future of the meta or something like that, and you guys said that is like the boarding. Yes. Boarding is the future. Yeah. Are you guys still believing that?
Yes, but we hope that the boarding we doing in a grand final.
Ah, okay.
Not today, not in next week, in the grand final.
I see. Ooh, okay. Well, we look forward to that, man. It's always a treat. It's really something special. We know over in NA, QRF, they managed to win the NAL 3 times in a row. I'm wondering about Stuka's ambition. Are you guys planning to beat the QRF record and become the greatest team in NAL history?
Of course.
You're coming for that? Ooh, man, look at that. Highly motivated Stuka. You know, you guys have so many supporters out there, and really, you always make them proud. So well played today.
Yes, we so love our fans, our followers. It's we're very proud to be a NAL team and show what we can do in this game.
Yeah, when I was saying you guys can do a lot, and that's without the vodka and the shawarma. So let's go for the final. Don't forget to bring it, okay?
Of course.
Right, there you have it, guys. Dictator Z North from Stuka. You know, who finishes the week 2 at the top of the Pro Division table and one step closer to the Grand Finals. One more week to go, though, so they got to keep it up. We'll see you guys next week.
Of course.
There you have it. Oh, man. What an amazing night of games.
Today was crazy. That was amazing. Especially Void Corsairs being so strong. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
They were like, wow.
Yeah, well, and then that's exactly what I was saying. Like, the mysterious way. I think they're the most scary team right now in the NL just because of the fact that, like, you have limited exposure against them. So it's like, oh, man. It's one of the things, too. People ask me, it's like, dude, why don't you TDM? Like, Rage, why don't you TDM? I TDM sometimes, but I'm not a huge fan of the TDM because, again, I don't like the idea that people are like gonna be so comfortable, like killing me over and over and over and over again. I want them to have little butterflies when they see that name, Rage Strux running around. It's like, oh my goodness, oh, what's gonna happen? Is he good? Is he bad? Is he, you know, I don't know. I feel like that goes away if you overtrain too much. But oh man, yeah. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Anyways,
surprise. That's it.
It's funny. Hagen, that's always, man, a huge honor to cast the games alongside you.
A huge pleasure, always good, and especially to have such a good show today. We had amazing games, and I'm really proud of all the teams that played. It's really good. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I also want to give a huge shout out to all the staff members behind the scenes. That was, I mean, it's just not possible to do it without you. So much love to all the staff members of the NAL. Much love to all the teams that played. And of course, you guys, the viewers who come in and support the league day in and day out. We got so much amazing stuff coming up this next week. Oh, guys, get ready because we have a treat. Over on the NA side, we had a tie for the third spot in the semi-pro division at the end of league play. That means we will have a showdown between Krugs and Barnacle Buds. That's happening this next week. So, you know, again, another reason, check us on our Twitter at Notorious Arena. You know, that is going to be absolutely insane. So in case you never heard of what a showdown is a series of 1v1s. Essentially, it's like a penalty shootout equivalent here in the in NAL. It's what we use as a tiebreaker. So throughout the season, we're testing teams on their ability to compete in the arena. And if that's not enough to tell the difference, then we go and we test them on their individual PvP ability. And that's what we're going to see. Showdown. We're currently working with those teams to arrange for a time, arrange the day. As soon as we have that information, we're going to give you guys all of that. And that will be a treat. It's been a long time since we had a showdown. I think the last one we had was Sharkbait against Big Brain. And then let's not forget the biggest showdown ever was Season 2 Finals. Crimson Tide Pirates against QRF. The showdown on Old Salt Atoll. That is going to happen. So much hype for that. So there will be that. There will be the Scrim Nights. And of course, you know, yeah, so League Play Week 3 for EU. That's coming next Sunday. For NA next week on the weekend. I think it's the off week. But after that, we come back with the Round of Fate and then the Grand Final, May 29. EU's Grand Final is on... Hold on. So EU's Grand Final is on June 6th. And the Round of Fate for EU is May 29th. So that week, oh man, that week's going to be crazy. NA Grand Finals on the Saturday, and then the next day, the Round of Fate EU. Amazing. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Alright guys, and with that, let's take a look and see who we shall be rating today. Let's take a look. Well of Fate with the sub. Thank you so much for your support. Really, really appreciate that. Okay, so today we are gonna be rating, I think, Fox Die. It's been a while since we rated Fox Die, so we'll go rate Fox Die, one of the Notorious partners. Oh, Soda Germany with the gifted sub. That's what's up, man. Thank you so much, Soda Germany. Really appreciate that. So we'll go for the rate on Fox Die. And before we go, I'll play the credits as a chance to hear an exclusive song called The Notorious Shanty, performed by Freya Catherine. And you'll get a chance to see just how many people are involved in a season of the NAL. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. We'll catch you next week. Let's do this. Alpha Cheek says, will the NAL songs ever be on Spotify? So, the answer is yes. And not only those, but also the ukulele ones that I'm doing. Yes. And those wondering about replays for the gauntlets and the Rank 3 and Alpha finals, all that stuff is coming.
There's a rumor and it's true. There's a league of fearless pirates. They fight upon the seas, and notorious they shall be. They sail for gleaming gold, and for glory and for fame. Any foe who meets them wouldn't dare to speak their name. Yo-ho, here we go. For riches or ruin, a sailing we'll go. Yo-ho, into the fray. We'll best any pirate who gets in our way. Yo-ho, to battle we sail, for fortune and victory, or death if we fail. Yo-ho, the battle is won, but mark me, the war here has only begun. So say, O ye ruffians, for fortune and fame, in hopes that the cup of victory will soon bear your name.
Oh, I took a little longer to say the raid thing. Let's join real quick to raid Fox Die. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. We'll see you next week.